that is just screaming on Facebook alone. Should be on the YouTube now. Let me check it out. Yes, sir. Check it out. I see 2 people on so far. 2 people on. Shout yourself out if you're listening. Apex in the building. What's good with you, Mike? Mike Jones. What's happening with your brother? Appreciate you hitting that like button. You been keeping up with the current affairs or what? Let your boy know if you've been keeping up with it. Shout out to brother Markel here in the building. I see you. T-Love Entertainment. Shout out to Andrew's show. Shout out to y'all brothers. Appreciate that donation, my brother. Appreciate it. North ATL rolling. Everybody waiting on July for DR, man. Don't be surprised, man, if they push that date back. You know what I mean? Push that wig back, way back. Yo, how many of y'all in the WhatsApp groups, man? Hit one if you in the WhatsApp groups, man. If you in any type of WhatsApp group, hit one. Man, I just got this phone like, what, 2 months ago, man, and my shit stay fucking full of messages, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, this shit, it's so many messages, man. It's like it's shutting my phone down and shit. I gotta delete some shit. You know what I mean? Let me show y'all what my phone's saying. Hold on, turn the camera on. Let me show y'all what the phone's saying, bro. Look what the phone's saying. Shit won't even let me get on WhatsApp, bro. Brother K Mac, I see you in the building, man. I'll try to send you that link, man. See if you can jump on for a minute, man. You was trying to get on the other day. There had some little issues, whatever. Yeah, man. Do y'all phone be getting clogged up and shit? I just had to recently redo my phone and send all my messages. Like stop storing the messages from the WhatsApp. I had to change my settings and shit. All right, Mike, email me, man. Email me. I throw you in that roll to tape, uncut. No filter, my brother. No training wheel. Straight, uncut. Everybody keep saying July 1st for the DR. I think the DR gonna take over again. They the first ones opening up. I know they said Columbia, you're looking at September. You know what I'm saying? But with Columbia, they're not opening the clubs and shit back up, so they're not gonna have a lot of stuff open. So you're basically gonna be down there sitting in your room. You know, hopefully you won't be quarantined. You know, but all good. So many races in America. Facts. It's a lot of them, man. What y'all think about Drew Brees, man? He made that statement. He'll never disrespect the flag or some shit. But Drew Brees, he missing the whole point, man. The whole point of Cap cap protesting was for police brutality. You know what I'm saying? I guess people only concerned about what hurts them. They never concerned about what hurts others, you know. So, and he mentioned something about his grandfather being in all these different wars and stuff. And the brother Shannon Sharp made some really, really, really good points. If y'all didn't hear Shannon Sharp talk about it, and kudos to him, man. He been putting out some good work for the community. I know a lot of people talk bad about Shannon Sharp, but I think the brother speaks up for the community, and his buddy Skip also does too. You know, so y'all should check Shannon Sharp out on some of these topics, man. Yeah, Markel, don't count on September. Most definitely. What's going on, bro? Jameer Elvis says feet white. But yeah, guys like Drew Brees, man, they don't understand the struggle. You know, they don't understand the struggle of being a minority, a black man, a Latino man, just a minority in the United States. They don't know how it is. It's always pressure on us. You know, it's always discrimination no matter where you go. You're always going to have people discriminating on you. They don't know what the struggle is of being a black man in America. You know, Drew Brees, um, he come from a real rich family. You know, his parents had money and shit, so he don't know how it feel. He don't know how it feel to walk in the store and having people watching him. You don't understand how it is to be driving down the street and you get pulled over because you got a ball cap on or you fit the description. You know, he don't know how it feel to have his power cut off and to do without. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these protesters that's looting and rioting. I don't necessarily agree with the rioting, but I understand where they coming from. They gotta do what they gotta do because you keep slapping the man in the face. Eventually, he gonna slap your ass back. So the only way these guys know how to get at people is to loot. I mean, that's just what they gonna do. And I'm glad they keeping in the protests, keep it going, and they not stopping it because that's what they want. You know, that's what they want. They want you to stop and go back to your day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how they think. My boy got me a pair of Yeezys for the Lolo. Man, as y'all know, I was out there with the protesters. That was last Friday in Atlanta. I didn't participate in any looting, but I ain't gonna front, man. I enjoyed the motherfuckers tearing up shit. They had to do what they had to do, man. People are frustrated, man. Y'all gotta think about it. People been at home 2 or 3 months without working. The fucking coronavirus is taking over. You can't go to the club. The women out here don't want to give you no pussy. Shit like that. They sitting in the house. They ain't got shit to do but to roll up to the protest. You feel me? They ain't got shit to do, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, so Drew Brees just don't understand, man. And I hope all the brothers in the NFL that play with him, they really check his ass and make him feel that shit, man. Because whatever information he put out on his first statement, that's what he meant. Now he came back and tried to apologize or whatever he did. But man, fuck that. We know where you stand at now. You know. So don't give him such an easy pass. Cause y'all know where he coming from now. Y'all know where he coming from. He's more concerned about the U.S. flag than he is loss of a black man's life. That's how I look at it. A black man's life is almost like a fucking penny nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers throw that shit away. You know. So now, hopefully, we're gonna get some change with all this looting and protesting and a lot of white people stepping up and speaking up about it. I had several white people come to me. It's like, yeah, man, that was some bullshit, man. That was some bullshit. You know, they agree with it. You know, and I like to see that, man, because most time white people, when they come to race issues, they be quiet because it's easy for them to do that. It's hard to talk about racism for a white person. It's hard for them to, accept that. They don't want to hear that. They want you to shut the fuck up and get over it. You know what I'm saying? Or they always look for a reason where he was violent. You know what I'm saying? He was violent. Now you got this. Now you got these Negroes out here. It was a female. I forgot her name. She was talking down on George Floyd. Man, let me try to pull this bitch up. Damn, y'all gotta know this lady name. I think she's a black Republican. Somebody posted a name. Okay, Candace Owens. Right. She's calling him a criminal thug. He shouldn't be the face of the movement and all this other shit, man. I mean, people don't never stick to the narrative, man. They never stick to the topic, the issue. The issue is police brutality. You know, police killing people. That's the issue. Don't bring up all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? The looters, this and that. Nah, stick to the fucking topic. They deflected. Abby says, what the fuck? They got chappies and chappy daughters. DR is for men and women. Hell, DR is for anybody. It can be for family, men, women. I didn't know they put a cap on it. But anyhow, this Candace Owens bitch, man. We can't get this bitch that. I thought about it today. I'm like, yo, I was watching a video. She was talking. For a second, just 1 second, it started getting to me. And then I thought about it. I said, man, fuck this bitch. I can't give her no power. Like, I can't give her no energy and thought. Like, she ain't worth it. She a lost cause, man. She working for the oppressor. She doing whatever she got to do. She programmed like a fucking robot. You know what I'm saying? Jay said, I work with 90% Trump supporters and listen to these racist ass idiots. It's oppressive. They only want to talk about politics from their racist source. So what kind of work you doing, bro? Because a lot of jobs don't really let you talk about politics like that. I know most of the places I worked at, they tell us not to. But, you know, of course, people do. But what kind of job you working at, man? But yeah, man, this Kansas Owen girl, man, I don't know, man. I don't know where they make these people from, man. Where they come from, and you know, how did their parents teach them? I mean, god damn, man, like it's like a black man can't never win. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't never have something where everybody accepts it. You know what I'm saying? It's always one of these fucking coons, man. Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the motherfucking room? It's your boy, Jackson Jeter. Jackson Jeter, what's good, man? What's happening? I can't even get on my fucking WhatsApp, man. I gotta delete some shit, man. Ain't this about a bitch? But anyhow, man, George Floyd had his funeral service today, and he had a lot of celebrities come out, a lot of people. Floyd Mayweather stepped up. I respect him for that. He's supposedly paying for the funeral or whatever. So that's a cool thing on his part, man. Much respect to that brother. Yo, Rich, a few times I spoke on white supremacy and you came at my neck. What? Good to see you smacking heads. I don't know what you talking about, man. Sometimes thought get lost in the text. Maybe that's what's going on. Cause I never supported white supremacy. I don't know what you're saying. I personally don't talk about politics, sex, or religion at work, so I always try to change the subject. But that's all they want to do is talk about politics. Cause they want you to hear that shit, bro. Put you some earphones in and just keep doing what you're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, we're stolen people in a stolen land. So right now, man, we got to try to change the tide, but it's hard, man. We 200 years behind these people, man. They got a fucking big ass jump on us, and they ain't trying to give us no piece of the pie. You know what I mean? General Timbo in the building. What's going on? Shout out to International. Where's that? And which player? Jackson Jeter in the building. Yeah, so also updating the Ahmaud Arbery case. They had a hearing today down in Brunswick. They did it through the internet, like computer and all that shit. So basically, father and son came out and said that the guy that was recording, he had chased Ahmaud Arbery, and he kind of got him to come back down the street. And also, so basically, they were saying he was involved with it. He definitely was involved. He wasn't no witness. And they also said that I want to say the guy that was chasing him might have hit him with the car. Somebody hit him with the car, supposedly, allegedly. So they also mentioned something about that. And so basically now these guys are starting to talk. They're starting so that third guy is definitely involved in the case. So now they're gonna have him lying on the record talking about he just a witness. He just happened to be going down the street. So they're gonna jam his ass up. The father and son, they basically the father and son gonna be trying to roll on him. They gonna the third guy gonna be trying to roll on the father and son. And I'm thinking they not gonna give none of them a deal, and they just gonna charge their ass, which they should. Hopefully, none of them son bitches get a deal, and they lock their ass up too now. And like I said, with this George Floyd shit, it's gonna be a lot of pressure on on them to lock these killers up. Even in the George Floyd case, it's not gonna be a clean cut case because they're gonna use all kind of shit to deflect, you know what I'm saying? Criminal record, um, what he was doing before he got, killed and shit. And, they're just gonna drag it through the mud. He had underlying conditions. Now they saying George Floyd had coronavirus. Like, what the fuck, man? He was walking around, he looked healthy to me. Coronavirus ain't got shot. I know a few people with coronavirus right now. And them motherfuckers is doing everything everybody else is doing. It's not affecting them. Oh yeah, Jay, yeah, you right. Yeah, they called him a fucking nigger, and after they shot him, and before they shot him, and the whole nine, man. You already know what time it is. All right, cool. Shit back on now. I had to delete one out, man. Got my Got my Kenny K Mac, check your WhatsApp, man. Check your WhatsApp, bro. All right, let me see. Anyhow, man, this a crazy world we living in, man. It's a crazy motherfucking world, boy. Anybody got any questions or anything y'all want to talk about? You can always end your night with a beautiful women in the Dominican Republic, but in Jamaica, I don't know. I ain't never been to Jamaica. What up, bro? Turn your replay off. Or turn it down. You heard me?
Yeah, I hear you. Shout out to you, Rich, and everyone in the chat.
Got K Mac in the building. He always on the live. You wanted to weigh in about the protesting and stuff the other day. I couldn't get you on. I don't know what happened. What's your thoughts, bro? Lay it on the line for me, bro. What you thinking, bro? That should just be peaceful.
Hey, I watched that memorial for George Floyd and Al Sharpton. He brought a very powerful message.
What is it? Turn your replay, whatever you got going on in the background, just mute it, cause you can hear it right here now.
Is that better?
Yeah. Go ahead. So what was the message?
Yeah, like man? I say, I watched that memorial and I was very impressed, and there was a lot of knowledge that Al Sharpton was putting out there, you know, and I hope it carries his weight and things get better for us. Kayla K. Markel.
Okay. So what did he say? I mean, give us a summary.
He was speaking about he came from Ecclesiastic. He was saying that if I can get it right, this is a different time and season, and the whole world is watching this here and participating in this. And it's a time for this stuff to come to a stop. And
as far as the brutality, you mean?
As far as what, Rich?
He's saying that the protesting need to come to a stop, or
no. He was talking about that looting. Don't use George Floyd as your crutch to go out there and do the looting and stuff. Use him as, if you're gonna dig it, take that as something positive to draw attention on this and get your message across about this stuff is not right.
Right. I mean, I agree, man. The looting ain't right, man. But people sick and tired of the bullshit. Now I know some of the looters don't even care nothing about the shit, but bro, I mean, people been going through shit for so long, man. It's like I feel like we always the nice motherfuckers. We worry about rich motherfuckers losing money. Like, come on, man. Fuck them motherfuckers, man. You know, that's how I feel. Like, yeah, you know.
You're right. You entitled to your feeling.
Right,
but Rich,
I'm
I was
not
glad to
promoting
see
it.
the young people. I was glad to see the young people have started to step up and voice their opinion, because things had got too relaxed around here in America. Wasn't nobody out there, you know, on the protesting line like they used to be when I was coming up and stuff. And this put a spark to them and got them out there and got them motivated, you know?
Right. Yeah, this protest is around the world now, man. They did shit in Europe, China, Greece, Germany. I mean,
yes,
this shit is starting to go around. The Africans even spoke out, and I love what the Africans did. They came out and said, you know, like, hey, we're gonna put an end to this bullshit. And you know, I never seen Africans speak up for Afro Americans. I never seen them do that, man. That was crazy. They was like, yo, we're gonna take it, hey, we're gonna fight for y'all too. I'm like, yo, I was loving that shit, man. But all that peaceful protest shit, man, that's what they fucking want, man. And that's what we've been fed for like 50, 60 years from all these people like Al Sharpton and Martin Luther King, man. I think it's just a different day, man, and you can't use the same strategies from back then. You have to sharpen your fucking knife up, man. You got to do something, bro. You got to make a statement, and that's the only thing. I mean, that's pretty much what we can do. Only thing we can do, we can protest, not support certain businesses, but man, motherfuckers gotta do some crazy shit in order to get attention, man. You know, get a point across and shit. That's how I feel about it. And I'm not going to encourage nobody to go out there and loot. Now, I see one thing I really don't fucking like. Well, it's a few things. I don't like all this fucking beating people up and all this shit they doing on the streets, just hitting people just for fun and shit like that. We don't need to get into that. You know what I'm saying? Then I seen
Right.
the Latin Kings in Chicago, and supposedly they protecting their neighborhood. But what I didn't like about that shit was it looked like they was working with the police, man. Like helping them out, getting people arrested. Like, I mean, you supposed to be gangsters. No, that ain't what gangsters do. You know, and then they trying to start a race shit between the blacks. I'm like, that's the wrong time for that bullshit, man. You know, people need to come together. Minorities need to come together, and white folks too need to stand up for this shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
You right. But like you say, most of them business, some of them probably wasn't coming back. They was failing anyway. And by their property getting all damaged, that was like a come up for them.
Right.
You know, because the insurance is going to pay them off. And we have to be careful not to be hoodwinked and be led by the adversaries that they put out there. You know, even though I saw a bunch of Caucasians out there looting and tearing up stuff, but at the end of the day, who's going to get the blame for that?
Hey, we're going to get the blame anyhow, so we might well do it. Shit, at the same time, man, a lot of these people, man, listen, man, this shit is deep, man. Like, bro, they saying the black people looting, right? Bro, we fucking broke. What you think we gonna do in a fucking times like this? What you think people gonna do? You think they not gonna take the opportunity since all the cops are fucking with the protest? You don't think they gonna go out and loot and get theirs? I mean, come on, man. Like, that's what motherfuckers do when they broke and they ain't got shit going on, man.
Yeah, but Rich, when they bring in the National Guards, it ain't nothing nice. And then number 45 talking about bringing in the military. That's the last thing I believe we want is martial law.
But hey, man, it ain't like we got it so great right now, though, bro. Like, I mean, it's not like one. It's not like just like my man said. It's not one silver bullet that's gonna fix all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you have to create chaos and you just have to do something, man, to fucking get these folks' attention, man. Like, you know, it is what it is, man. It's just got to be that, man.
We got to get on our elected politicians and hold them accountable for what we put them in office to do.
Yeah, people be talking about vote. One of my homeboys said, so I'm asking them for some solutions. He said, man, we got to vote, man. We got to vote. That's going to make change. But I'm like, bro, if you living in rural Mississippi or you living in Wyoming and you voting, how is that going to help your black community? and you probably less than 1%. How your vote gonna help you? I'm asking.
Well,
How a vote
it
gonna keep
sure ain't gonna help you if you don't get out there and participate in your government. You
how a
know,
vote gonna keep a police from killing you on the street?
it it won't stop him from killing you, but he gonna have to think twice that there's gonna be consequences if he do it to you. You know,
Yeah,
you
maybe
can't go
so.
out there and take something that you can't give back to a person.
Right. Now, did you see the mayor of Minnesota at the funeral?
What you say, Rich?
The mayor of Minnesota. Did you see him at
Yeah,
the funeral? And he
yeah.
was
They had a lot of dignitaries there.
yeah he was basically he took a knee in front of the casket. And
Yes, it did.
now you think he acting or you think he trying to become president or some shit? Oh, he's just a
Well,
sensitive ass white boy.
it wouldn't be fair to me to say, what his intention was behind that, because I don't know the fella like that. Only he can explain to that one.
All right. So what you think about all these goddamn conspiracy theories, man?
These who?
All these conspiracy theories. People saying, oh, people out there, the police out there putting brakes on the corner. You got fake protesters. All this different stuff going on, and it's just crazy, man. I think a lot of time. Now, I did see the white lady write the Black Lives Matter on the wall, right? I did see her do that. But all these videos popping up online. Somebody sent me a video today where Trump was like, "I can't breathe." I think a lot of these videos are manipulated, and it was a video showing some cops and some trucks leaving some bricks. I'm like, this shit might be from fucking 2008 or some shit. But people, they try to put it on the internet and shit and make it seem like it happened last night. See, it's a lot of propaganda and shit going on too.
Yeah, Rich, I could believe that's possible because in times like this here, when you want to divide the people and get them all in a big uproar, you got to put someone out there to light the fire. Yeah, I believe there's some adversaries out there. Yes, that's no question about that. And some of them all don't look like us, and some of them do look like us.
Hey Jackson, what they was gonna fight the brothers for? That's crazy, man. All right, people in Philly have problems getting their medicine, bro. They ain't built. Hey, when they built one Walgreens, they built another. So hop your ass in the car, drive to that good side of town, and go into that Walgreens, get your medicine. I know it might be inconvenient, but I heard the video where the lady was like, "Man, they found our store. Now where I'm getting my medicine at? Now where?" I'm like, man, you in a fucking car, man. Drive till you see one open. Like, what the fucking problem is, man? Like, come on, man. People be then you had this one black lady, I forgot her name. She was on Love and ATL show or something like that. The T.I. show, the girl from the T.I. show. She got on the internet crying, telling, Gucci ain't in nothing to y'all. Why y'all tell they store? These folks work hard. Like, what? We always worrying about other fucking people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, why we always worrying about rich motherfuckers, man? You know what I mean?
Hey, we can take care of other people's money, we can't take care of our own.
And this is true. You can vote for mayors that put you in, yeah. But check it out. Like I said earlier, if you living in Dothan, Alabama, or you living in, you know, certain towns, man, your vote not gonna fucking matter because it ain't that many black folks. You know what I'm saying? It's not that many black folks, man. I mean, that vote shit. I'm gonna vote this year, man. Who you gonna vote for, man? Trump or goddamn Biden? I mean, which one of them gonna do something for us?
Well, Rich, I look at it this way. You have to take the less of the two evils.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's like saying, all right, do you want to be killed by a gun or a knife? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, people saying voting, but if you don't got good candidates, like, what the fuck, man?
Well, Rich, a no Trump, a no vote is a vote for number 45, in my opinion.
I mean, I hear you, man. Shout out to TB, man. I've been working downtown ATL doing HVAC, and I have literally seen 80% of the white people out there, and the other 10% has been blacks, other race. Now that that's just what I've seen, but it's crazy. All you see is black people on the news. Absolutely. Shout out to TB, man, for that donation. I was out there too, and it was a lot of white people. And ATL is mainly a black city. And I talked to a few of the white people, and this one lady said she was from Gainesville, Georgia, which is about an hour outside of Atlanta. And it's a real racist fucking town.
Wow.
And I'm like, I talked to her for a minute, and I really wanted to ask her, like, yo, what you doing out here, really? Like, but she said she was throwing bricks and shit. But it is a lot of white folks that's protesting, and I applaud them because, to be honest, man, we need them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, listen, bro, we need them to help us, man. This is a war that everybody got to step up and help. You know what I'm saying? Because hell, man, they the ones controlling fucking everything, dude. Like, and I know somebody was like, "Nah, man, we need to do like, we need to do like him, Malcolm X did. Tell them we don't need them." But I'm like, think about this. Think about this. Everybody in the chat, think about this. Now, did white folks outsmart us and put us in slavery? Did they use their mind or they use their fist? They outsmarted us and they tricked us. They tricked the world. That's how they are in power. So we have to fucking convince the motherfuckers to help us, and we have to trick them. You know what I'm saying? Use your mind. You can't always use your fist to solve problems, man. It ain't gonna work like that all the time. What's up, Gino? Gino, I
Good
feel like
evening. Good evening, bro. I
yeah,
heard you talking some politics, man. I got you interested in talking some politics and shit. I
you
got you
told me to
interested in
vote.
wanting to vote. Oh shit, damn. I'm proud of myself.
And you got me to vote because I ain't voted since Bill Clinton.
Yeah, I mean, and I think and you know what? This is and I'm glad. Hey, what's up, brother Kenneth? I think it's my first time seeing you on here, bro.
Shout out
And
to you, Gino.
shout out to you, bro. Is that a Navy hat you got over there?
U.S. Army.
Army, okay. I'm Air Force. Yeah, I'm glad we were having this conversation, and I think it sort of highlights um some of the problem we have, in with our people, with each other, right? Where we sort of looking for that quick thing. Even if you look at some of our behavior, whether it's good or bad, we sort of looking for that quick thingy, for that quick thingy, and it doesn't work that way. It's a gradual move towards the place where you want to go and want to be. People think, oh man, I voted for Biden, or I voted for Obama. Bam. It's like it's as if when you hear people criticize, and I know he has some criticism, some due criticism, and I'm not defending him as he was the best president. I'm not, but it's almost as if niggas are saying, damn, Barack didn't give me $1 million check. Barack didn't make me rich. It doesn't happen this way. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? So people are gonna be like, well, I voted last year, I voted 4 years ago, and we're still in this position. It doesn't go that way. It's a gradual step towards your objective. And if we keep looking at it like it's gonna be like today and tomorrow thing, like bam, we're never gonna take the step that we're supposed to take towards that positive place.
We 200 years behind. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen overnight.
And yeah, that's the more reason. Yeah, I mean that's even more the more reason. Yeah, and people probably say, well, we already screwed up, right? So why do it? They've already screwed us up. I mean, if you don't do anything, you're gonna get more screwed.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you what, you might not want to do it. They're gonna do it. They welcome you not doing it. I bet you. They welcome you not doing it. I promise you, they welcome you not doing
it. What's the answer? What's the answer, K, man? What we gotta do, man?
Well, my opinion, we gotta stop looking for other folks to do stuff for us and start doing for ourselves.
Yep.
That's the bottom line.
So what we gotta do?
That's $1 million question. First, we got to get together and come with unity and love for one another. And start there. We don't have that unity no more that we used to have. We got that crabs in the barrels syndrome.
Right.
And person don't feel something. Like if you hurt, he don't feel like he's hurt unless he ain't got his head busted. Now he's all behind you then.
Right.
So until we can find a remedy for that, I don't know what to say.
And you know what? You're absolutely right, brother. But I will also want to say this though, that it's not that the other side. When I say the other side, I'm speaking of the mayonnaise side. It's not that they have tons of unity or whatnot. I think I used to hate when people say, I used to hate hearing people say, well, integration was the worst thing. Integration was bad for us. But I come to understand it though. I come to understand it because what it did to us, we became like them.
Right.
We became individuals.
Black folks always want acceptance from white folks, man. They always take value in everything they fucking do. That's one of the problems, man.
Well, you just said it a few minutes ago, right? They tricked us. They tricking a lot of people around the world. And white supremacy is a very I think a lot of people don't even understand. They don't even understand white supremacy. Because I remember we had this conversation, and I hope tonight we get into it. We had this conversation probably a couple weeks ago about the topic was does the flag us black veterans does the flag represent us and stuff of that nature, and there were people that were saying, oh, da, 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 da. Yes, we fight for this and that, and then, you have that U.S. passport. That's how you're able to go to these places, blah, blah, blah. But unknowingly, they don't know if they don't know how that passport in itself is that passport itself, that flag in itself, just as Drew Brees just showed you this week, has sometimes been a symbol of white supremacy.
Yeah, it is a sign of white supremacy, most definitely.
You think, and then now everybody's saying, well, we need to teach Drew Brees. You think he don't fucking understand? Come on, man.
Oh yeah, he know the fuck he doing.
And that's what pisses me off about this whole thing. His bullshit
apology for it the next day. That's all he got to do.
Now everybody acting like we need to give him an ABC of, what we're going through, bro. He understands. He's dad. I heard that today. Somebody said it, and I do need to do more research on that. I think his dad, his mom was a judge. He grew up very, accessible to information. He knows this shit, man.
Right. Yeah, he know what he doing, man. It's like a trend with them. They know they can come out with some bullshit, and they can turn around and say, "Yeah, I apologize." But it's just like a drunk man. Shit, you always get the truth when he fucking drunk. You know what I'm saying? So when he got questioned about it, he was pissed. Like, yeah, fuck them niggers. I'm
pretty much.
You're right.
And let me say this real quick, brother K. You know what? And I think this might be it just and I'm admitting it, right? This might be perhaps a little ignorant of me, right? But when you look at him though, look at his face. He looked at the prototypical mayonnaise racist. I'm sorry. I mean, look at his face. And I know that's judging people by look and all. Look at him.
Right.
He looked like the prototypical mayonnaise racist. He know he's propagating right-wing talk. You think he doesn't understand that shit? He live in New Orleans. He live in Louisiana.
Say he's a non-Republican.
He's a staunch conservative, somebody said.
Right. Shit. Yeah, it's amazing, bro. I think we put too much time and effort into sports too, man. Cause I be seeing these guys, man. These guys be winning the championship and losing the championship, and they be crying. And after they lost, they be taking us away. Y'all motherfuckers y'all brainwashed. Like y'all really fall into this shit like over a fucking trophy. Like, dude, like what the fuck, man? Over a ring, man. Like, come on, man. These motherfuckers be lost, man.
Well, I wouldn't. I agree with you, but I mean, it's a bit different, right? Because to you, it's just a game because you watch sitting at home, well sitting, all the in shape and not so in shape people. We're just sitting at home with our popcorns, just watching it. But on a day-to-day basis for them, let's be honest, it's work. It's work. There's investment in that, right? They do devote themselves to it. So I can understand from the perspectives where they're coming from. If you were to say the fans, us as black people as the fans, we put too much into it. Yeah, I can understand that. But to
The
them,
players
they're
too, man.
professional.
Nah, bro. See, man, this is you don't realize. I play sports, right? So I get it, and I understand what it is to win a championship. I understand what it is to lose one, right? But what I'm saying to you is that same time you putting into training yourself, doing all that, put that same time into trying to own some shit or collabing with other guys, other players, and owning shit instead of just fucking taking these $20 million cut and all this just to fucking win a championship. I mean, it's crazy, man. We fucking brainwashed. You don't see white players doing that. You don't see white players taking $5 and $10 million cut in order to go to a team to win a championship when you got probably some of your family members that's fucking working on a garbage truck or fucking, excuse me, Jackson Jeter, but I'm just saying the South you don't make shit on a garbage truck. 25,000. But I'm just saying, man, like these cats is lost, man. Same thing with the rappers, man. You know, you get all this money and you do nothing with it, man. You got this voice, you got this platform. I ain't seeing hardly none of the rappers come out and talk about police brutality. There's a few of them made songs and shit, but you know, back in the days, these guys, the rappers would step up and talk about shit. Now these motherfuckers, they all for self, man. All for self, man. And I know I'm jumping all over the place, but I heard. Listen to this though. I heard one guy on Facebook says, "Well, where's Farrakhan at when you need him? Where's the church at when you need him?" But I'm like, yo, hold up. So you want an 89-year-old man to get out of his bed and fight this battle for us? Like, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? What you think about that? He like, where Farrakhan at? I'm like, nigga, where you at? What you think about that, man? What you think about it, Kent?
Well, Farrakhan doing his thing. He's still out there. He ain't going nowhere, far as I know, you know. But once again, like I said, we got to stop looking for someone else to get up and fight our battles and get out there and fight our own battles. And then you sit back and you ask somebody, what is another person doing? First, start with yourself. What are you doing?
Right.
You know, what are you doing in your community? And so, but
Yeah.
hey, we got to get back out there on the marches and keep attention drawn to this, and you know, and make our elected politicians do what we elect them to do.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I hear you, pops. I'm sorry if I call you pops, but
Go
it's
ahead,
just a
man. Go
sign of
ahead. I don't pay that no
just
attention.
just a sign of respect, man.
I understand.
Yeah, because I got a guy I work with, right? Funny thing is, he's you know, he's a veteran and who's currently still serving in the reserve. And I sent him an email and I was like, "Thank you, sir," because you know I was asking him for some information he provided to me, and then he was like, "Oh, oh, don't call me sir," you know. And I thought he got mad about it, but it was more so that I don't know. He was like, "Well, we work here with civilians, you don't have to call me sir." I'm like, okay, wow, that was kind of weird, especially for you know, a person who's of military background. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the marches is good, man, but we do need to do more than that. And I think we've been doing solely just that, and that's how they don't really sweat it, man. But I promise you, once you start organizing, once you start trying to be in position of power, trust me, watch how much you unnerve them.
Hmm. Well, one thing I can say for me, one of the best things America has granted me. I was able to get out there and work hard. For when I got ready to retire, I can sit back and enjoy the good life. And the next thing, I was able to get that blue book. So I know when the day come, I get tired of this here and don't want to sit here and be bothered with this stuff here in the States, I can always get on that plane and take off
Yeah.
because I know some other place that is much better than here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and today I was talking to I was talking to Rich. I was telling him, when you step foot outside of the United States, man. I mean, and obviously you guys probably can hear my accent. I was born in Haiti. I came here when I was
Yeah.
13, but just
Mhm.
going back to visit after 10 years, after I had been here from, I went back for 10 years, and I remember the plane was landing. I literally cried because I'm like, man, this is where I was born, and it
Wow.
was like, it was, it gave me goosebumps. And I was telling Rich that when you go to Colombia, when you go to Dominican Republic, whenever you're outside of the United States, don't you feel like your freedom, you feel like you get more freedom, you feel like you're not being watched, like somebody's going to, even though you're not doing anything illegal, you're not about no crimes or nothing like that. You feel like you don't have that pressure on you, outside of the United States.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you don't have to look over your shoulder and they don't be looking at you like you're stealing something. You know,
I
absolutely.
mean, you get a lot of respect as being a black man once you leave outside of the United States, from my experience. But you still got to keep your guards up now.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
You
yeah,
don't never let your guards down.
yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
because these countries, they got their own problems too, man. Let's not get it twisted. Like, well, we just don't indulge in that far into the culture like that. We just don't have the same problems as them. We
Yeah,
got that finance. I mean, you go over there as a broke American, yeah, you'll get respected, but at the same time, you have a fucking rough time trying to make it. You know, it's called broken abroad.
but Rich, in the United States, you can never have enough money to buy yourself out of racism, buy yourself out of white supremacy. At least in these other countries, it's more of a class thing. And I understand. The black Colombians, the black Brazilians, many are still oppressed. I understand that, but really and truly, even in those countries, it's not like it is here in the United States. If those blacks in Brazil, in Colombia, DR, whatnot, if they had resources, they have funds, they could somewhat, I say somewhat, they could somewhat have you know comparatively the same um life as the non as the whites, or the fair skin. But in the United States, you can never have enough money to buy yourself out of racism.
Right.
No matter how much money you have, they're not going to let you forget where your place is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're right about that, man. It's all good, my brother.
But well, Rich, we have to understand we have two sets of rules in America.
What's the two rules, bro?
You got the rules for the court cases, and you got the rules for the black. Because
Right.
you can't do the same thing he do and get away with it. Because he could do it, but his punishment is not going to be as severe as yours will be. And I don't care how much money you got.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And my brother in the chat said, Brazil has its own problems too. Um, the police kill 10 times more than US, and tourists are not what it said, interests are not exposed. Yeah, you have Brazil got a lot of crime, and what's the and you know what? I'm glad I'm glad you put up this comment, man. I mean, check this out though. It's kind of the same thing. Some of the as far as the life these Brazilians and I would assume not all black, but mostly black in those favelas. It's kind of similar to what we experience here in the U.S. Because check this out, right? If you have, let's say, you have a couple of kids, two, three kids, and all those all those kids get treated well. You give them all the resources they need, but you have one child. You don't give the resources and all the things that he needs to survive, and you lock him out. You lock him out of opportunities and things of that nature. You set up all sort of fucked up rules for him that you don't. He live under a different set of rules than those two other children are living under. Guess what? He's gonna force his way. He's gonna force his way to find way to survive. And 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 I'm not justifying crime. I'm not justifying crime at all. But when you intentionally set up a situation where you channel the person into a life of crime, you know exactly what you're doing. When people talk about the school to prison pipeline, it's not a saying. It's not a just some shit they just throw out there. These are intentional. These are things that are set up. These are situations that are set up for you to go through these routes. It's just like, we were just speaking of sports, just like watching sports, right? You know, the defensive coordinator might call a certain play, you know, and with that play, you've eliminated a certain route, you've eliminated a certain situation, and you're taking your chances with those other situations, right? Because they got no other way to go with the ball but right here, right? So that's what it is. When they set up that situation for us blacks, these rules they got for us that they don't have for other people, they know the route that you're gonna go. It ain't really. You think it's just coincidence? They have a whole economy built on our back to put us in prison and shit. And again, I'm gonna say this: I'm not making excuses for criminals. We do know we have hardworking brothers and sisters who bust their ass, who come from some of these situations, who've made their way out, and we can, kudos to them, right? They're honorable people, and we should really give more props to them than these other people that intentionally choose to have a life of crime, even though they've had opportunities. But we're not going to ignore the rig rule book, the rig situation. This game is rigged.
Hell yeah.
And then you got people that be like, well, Johnny made it. Johnny made it. Johnny made it. Johnny went to the military. He got a master's degree. Johnny made it. Pookie and Rere and them. They just did that on the third. I mean, nah, it doesn't work that way, man. It doesn't work that way. Just because some people had to bust there, some people had to get lucky to make it. You can't apply that same rule like, oh, all y'all didn't work hard enough to get lucky. What the fuck? I'm telling you, I was talking to one of my coworkers. He told me that he said there's a website you can go and put all your data, right? Money you making, neighborhood you stay in, and you can look it will tell you the likeliness of your kid becoming successful, the likeliness of your kid being a prison rat.
I don't believe that.
I mean, bro, think of, man,
That's like
you
saying you
are
believe in
underestimating
zodiac
data
signs,
analytics, bro.
huh?
Come on, bro.
They just say you
They
complain
they
though. Like,
literally they literally have pension funds tied up in jail, prison, and jail. You think they just putting their money to lose their money?
I mean, I get it. I get it. You know, I get it on that. But as for you, you said something about it's gonna tell you what your future is. You know what I'm saying? Your kids' future. Like, come on, man. If they know that much shit, then I need a lottery ticket number. You know what I'm saying?
It's not verbatim. Oh, your kid's gonna be an engineer. Your kid's gonna be he's gonna be like a fraudster. No, it's not like that though. You have to understand. Let's be honest, Rich. Let's be honest now.
Good. Yeah.
When you drive around Atlanta,
Yeah.
around these, I don't know. I saw you on live the other day. You were talking about some of these neighborhoods. Let's say I think one of the rough neighborhoods was what, College Park, right?
Nah, I didn't go to College Park. You talking about Bankhead and all that?
Big Head, yeah, Big Head. I mean, let's be honest, right? I don't need no computers. I don't need no data analytics to know, drive to these neighborhoods, look at some of these people, go to the corner stores, go to the McDonald's in the neighborhood, pull up and just watch, on a good afternoon, on a sunny afternoon, pull up around the neighborhood, watch the kids getting off the bus, watch them, watch them, watch the kids going to school, and just be able to form a certain, and I know this is prejudice, but be able to tell, you can tell, bro. You can tell. You can
Yeah.
watch a group of what, 10, 15 kids getting off the bus, walking home, and you can tell the many few that you can tell, those are different. And you can bet, you will probably bet money on them and their future.
Man, they used to have people that used to put out insurance on kids and shit like that in projects back in the day. It's crazy, man. You put out insurance, they get shot, something like that.
The same shit's still going. That's what the prison are made for.
Let me ask you all a question. Do y'all think this here just happened, or this here was all planned to happen? Things that's going on now.
Say that again, bro. Do I think what?
Do, do you think everything happens that with the coronavirus and all these jobs going out of business and this riots and stuff and protesting that's going on? You think that just accidentally happened, or was that planned to happen?
Wow, that's a good question, man. And as much as I might have sound a few minutes ago, and I know I'm gonna confuse a lot of people, I don't like conspiracy theories, man. I don't like conspiracies, but I don't know how to take this because I do, and as much as I heard some, I noticed somebody said I just got me is complaining. I'm really big on self accountability too, and things of that nature. So, um, it could be a mixture, right? It could be a mixture. Like it could be all a mixture. Just like in Congress, you got these guys who had intel what was coming down the pipeline. They went and bought their stocks back. You know what I'm saying? So there is some element of oh, they knew or they planned it, blah blah blah, and some elements of just is things that's just happening. We're finding about it. It's nothing conspiracy. It's nothing. There's no conspiracy, but there is some element of conspiracy to it too. So it's a mixed bag.
Well, I don't believe things just happen in America. I think things are planned to happen at certain times and places. You
Mm-hmm.
know, America got their hands in a lot of stuff, whether it be foreign or here at home.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You might, yeah. I think you're onto something there, bro. I think you're right. I
Well,
think you're right.
and they knew eventually it was gonna be a whole lot of pushback because you got so many blacks getting killed by these officers. Eventually, it was gonna be a big protest. You got Black Lives Matter, all these people, and that organization just start. It's ramping up. It's ramping up. It's ramping up. So I mean, people protest and riot and loot all over the world. This is nothing new. I mean, just like your
But
boy Shannon Sharp said, the country was built off protest. You know what I'm saying? It was
oh
built off rioting and shit like that. You know,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
they used to this shit. We the
Mm-hmm.
ones that ain't used to it. We the
Mm-hmm.
ones that ain't prepared. We the ones that ain't got no bullets at our crib and no guns and shit.
Oh
And
yeah.
we not
I,
prepared for no type of war. You know what I'm saying? We don't got enough food for a year. We don't got a bunker in our backyard. You know what I'm saying? We ain't prepared for this shit. We ain't got finances like that, man. You know what I mean? We ain't got
Exactly.
bulletproof vests. We ain't got none of this shit, bro. We not prepared, bro. We out here butt naked in America. And the only thing we can do right now is protest and loot and complain. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
let me ask you, why don't America stand up just like we're doing now with the police brutality when we have black on black killing each other in the communities?
okay. Can I answer that, bro?
Go
Sure.
ahead, yeah, go ahead.
So my name is Jaquan. You know, I'm a blood. Now that's an example now for you
Okay.
genius out there. That's just an example. My
You
name
know
is not
you're
Jaquan. You'll be like,
a
oh
crip.
no, I know his real name. His name is Jaquan. No,
You
nigga, my
know
name is
you're a
not
crip. Go
Jaquan.
ahead.
It's just an example, right? I'm being very stereotypical. Um, my name is Jaquan, man. I'm a blood. And you got Martavius over there on that other side. He's a crib. When I see Martavius, I'm gonna roll on him. I'm gonna ride on him. I'm gonna violate him. I see Martavius, right? Bam, 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 bam. I kill Martavius, right? That's black on black crime, right? But
Mm-hmm.
nobody's protesting, nobody's riding for me. Somebody said that was Kenneth Owens shit. Bro, I hate Kenneth Owens, Jackson Jeter. I hate Kenneth Owens, man. But yeah, so that's black on black crime, right? But
Correct.
uh, but guess what? There's a high probability that more likely that that crime is being investigated, is being looked at, like you have seen on the first 48. Now, because you made a comparison to, well, white cop kill, or such and such person, now they're rioting and now they're protesting, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? Have you seen on first 48, every time a black person kill another black person, the investigations start right there when they come pick up the body. A case get open right there. It might not get solved. Sometimes it doesn't get solved. But guess what? Justice got pursued. Justice was being looked for that person, for that victim. Whether the people in the community got a no, I'm not snitching policy, fuck it, I'm not snitching, I don't want to get killed, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? That person that died, they put at least an ounce of effort in finding the culprit. Now, try to compare that as to, well, we kill each other all the time, now they're just writing. But when we kill each other, they look for the person. They look for the person.
Well,
You telling me, are you telling me that you got videotape of Jaquan killing Martavius, videotape of Javon killing Martavius, and they took days to go pick up Martavius, huh? You telling me that? Is that you telling me? You've seen a video where two black men, one killing each other. You telling me they got the evidence on video, and it took days to go pick up the culprit? You telling me that?
All right, well, check this out, man. All right, when a white person kills a white person, right? They don't never protest, right? All right, when a black person kills a black person, they don't never protest. So what I'm saying is, if we gonna protest when blacks kill each other, who the fuck are we gonna protest to? Who are we protesting to? The government? To say, hey man, can you help us not to stop killing each other? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
And Rich,
It just ain't logical. It's not logical, man. I mean, I can see, okay, you go into your neighborhoods and you patrolling, you trying to stop crime, but you gotta police yourselves, man, in your own
Rich.
neighborhood, and that's how shit'll work out better. It ain't gonna never be a protest for a
No,
black man killing a black man.
no. You're wrong, Rich. You're wrong, Rich. Listen. Somebody said innocent bystanders get killed. Guess what, bro? Yes, innocent bystanders get killed. And I told Rich, and I just tell Rich he's wrong. We have protested. We've had those protests in Chicago. We've had those protests in Atlanta when those dumbass, ignorant ass gang members kill little 10-year-old boy, little 10-year-old girl. We have protests for them.
Okay.
Fox News just ain't out there. Fox News definitely ain't out there highlighting that shit.
So you call a night visual protest. I got you.
I mean, not a night visual. No. There've been marches.
I got you.
No.
I ain't never seen no black people march because a black person killed another black person.
No. Do me a favor.
Never seen it.
Do me a favor. Look it up. We've had marches in the community. People in the
show
community.
Me because you know about it. You talking about night visual, but they got signs up.
Somebody in the
next
chat.
day,
Somebody in the
they're
chat.
not even
put up
there.
that information, please. 10-year-old boys and girls have gotten killed. People have gotten fed up and pissed at the community.
You can't even name the case, bro. Like that. I mean, come on, man. The only way we can solve that problem. We can solve that. We can't solve that problem, but we can do something about that. We can patrol our neighborhood. We definitely could do that, you know. But that's something that's a good topic, man. That's you know. You don't got them type of guys. That's what the Black Panthers used to do, man. You know, they step in and stop people from selling dope in the neighborhood and cut out all these crimes and shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got these type of people. We got these type of people around, but they're not using that energy towards that, man. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to JJ, man. She said CARE Stimulus Act bill was sent to Congress January 2019. Pandemic started February 2020. Signed to law March 2020 by Trump. So he's saying it's playing. Okay, I get it, man. There's so many conspiracies, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. So you mean to tell me these conspiracy motherfuckers are so smart? You mean to tell me nobody in this Illuminati never leaked? We never had a face to say, oh yeah, he was in there and I ain't telling on each other. I mean, you mean to tell me nobody leaked the story? Like nobody in the Illuminati just came out against them with real evidence, not some bullshit. I mean, come on, man. Y'all kill me with all these conspiracies. Man, it's just I mean, okay, it's a conspiracy. Now what? Now what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Now we know it's a conspiracy. So what we do now? You know what
Uh-huh.
I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, it's like we always it's like with black people, right? And I'm gonna talk about black people because I'm black. It's like we go to the barbershop and we heard they was going Bill Cosby was gonna buy NBC. Now the barbershop, the barber says that, and everybody in there hear it. Then everybody in there go around telling the same thing. And black folks are so easy to be tricked. I mean, they just believe every fucking thing they hear, man. They don't put no thought into that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing, man. It's crazy, man, how easily we can be fucking tricked and fooled, man. We gotta work on our brains, man. Like, you don't have to be a fucking Harvard University graduate to understand how shit goes, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, think about shit, man. Stop worrying about all these conspiracies, man. Get out there, get your fucking job, work, get you a business, get you some shit going on, man. Ain't no white man holding you back from getting no fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Or creating a job. It's too many resources out here, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, brother K, can I ask you a question? So, do you think, from a perspective, from the point you raised earlier, do you think we probably shouldn't be protesting for George Floyd, or since we kill each other anyway, why we are pissed at just one white cop killing us? Is that what you mean?
Yes, I think we should be protesting the killing of a black man. That was shown on national TV. Why, what he did. Yeah, so we should draw a whole lot of attention there because this has been going on too long. A lot of black young men has been killed by police, white police. We had one here in Chicago back here this year, Laquan McDonald. This was a kid. He's walking away from the police, and this is showing live. This police shot this kid down, emptied his gun on him, and turned around and reloaded.
Yeah. No, it's just why we don't protest black on black crime, because one thing I noticed, and I feel like this is the lack of awareness that some of our people seem to lack in, that they don't seem to pick on white supremacist talking point. That is like the prototypical white supremacist talking point. Like, well, you guys kill each other all the time, so we kill one nigga now. Why? Why y'all tripping, man? Why can't we just kill y'all in peace, man? What's the fuck, man? Y'all kill each other all the time, man. Why can't we just lynch one of y'all, man? That's bullshit, man. That's some fucked up shit. We can't kill one of y'all in peace. Well, y'all kill each other all the time, man. Let us lynch one real quick. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Y'all kill each other all the time. Let us kill one of y'all real quick, man. In peace.
Wow. I guess they don't have enough rabbits to hunt, huh?
What do you mean by that? No, I'm just saying, dude. These are white supremacists talking about, man. Whenever people say that, it's pretty much saying like, let us kill you in peace.
Wow. Hey, but it's time for this to stop, those, especially with the people we pay to serve and protect us. And you paying them to serve and protect you, so you don't pose to suspect that they're gonna bring any harm to you.
Yeah, and you should hold them to the highest standard, to the highest standard. You can't compare them to like two civilian having a disagreement that, yeah, I got a disagreement with Pookie, and I shot Pookie, but I know I'm gonna go to jail. There is no way out of it. I'm gonna get locked up.
And now they ain't got so bold with it. You can have the cameras on showing them live. They do it right there on national TV now.
Yeah, I mean they've gotten so, and I researched something in regards to change and things of that nature. You know what, bro? Maybe I'm a pessimistic, but I'm like, I try to be a realist as realist as possible. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't feel encouraged about this whole thing.
Something wrong with your mic, man.
I'm breaking up.
You're echoing.
Okay, I'm going to switch on my MacBook. That's probably the phone doing that.
Shout out to Mr. Keep It Simple, man. I want to say I enjoy your show and best live for travelers. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You helped me save a lot of money learning how to deal with Chica DR. And one day I would like to enjoy your show. Keep grinding. All right, man. Just email me at rollthetape@yahoo.com. Email me at rollthetape@yahoo.com. And we can talk about it, man. As far as the Chica's thing, I don't want to get too explicit online with it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to that brother for that donation, man. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna front, man. I can't wait to get out the country, man, and at least get away from this madness for about 10 days.
Oh, yeah. It's very needed, man. All this damn stress, bro. All this damn stress. And I was about to say, I don't think this whole police situation, this whole police brutality, I don't think it's gonna get better though, bro. Because as you can see, they're holding their position even harder. They when you've been watching all this whole protest, I think they're gonna go even harder, bro.
Oh, with the protest?
No, I'm talking about police brutality. As far as, because you were just talking about reform and change and things of that nature. I think the police gonna go even harder. As the brother was just saying, now you could be videotape a police officer right there. They don't give a fuck.
Well, they fired 6 cops here in Atlanta, man. They made examples out of the motherfuckers, man.
I mean, yeah, but that was what, 6 cops, 5 black and 1 white. In a black city.
We mainly got black cops. I mean, it don't matter the race, right? I mean,
it does matter.
It do matter. So hold on. Now you want them to just lock up white cops?
No. That's not
I want them to lock up any fucking crooked cops, whether it's Chinese, white, black.
But
I don't give a fuck. When it comes to police, I don't give a damn about the code. If they commit a crime or they fucking rough people up, their ass need to go to jail.
But you and I know damn well the way they will fire and lock up a black cop so quick, and they have done it in that same damn city right now where George Floyd got killed. I think it was last year or the year before. It was a
brother. Black brother. Yeah. They shot the brother in the car. You talking about?
No. I think he was a cop. I think he was Somalian or something of that to that nature. He killed that white woman. That white woman was dark, Australian. That white woman wasn't even American. Man,
he made a mistake. Yeah,
that brother so quick. So quick. It's not the same thing.
I get it, man. But what?
If you think white
black cops fucking beat people up too, man. They do this shit.
They don't. That's not the point. If you think white cops,
you're saying the black cops get arrested. That's what you're saying.
White cops will get arrested much faster and have gotten arrested much faster than any white cops.
I got you. I mean, I can agree on that, but I'm talking about moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like with all the protests, shit that's going on. Like, I mean, cops got to straighten they act up, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't just be yanking folks. Them folks look harmless, man. You know what I'm saying? That girl, that guy, they ain't, man, come on. That dude probably never held a pistol in his life. I mean, you could look at them and tell they were scary as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was foul, man. Shout out to T.I. for dropping that tip.
And look at that guy that killed Philando Castile, bro. I mean, he wasn't a white cop, whatnot, but he definitely wasn't black.
That was an Asian guy.
I mean, huh?
How much time did he get?
None.
He got off?
Yeah, Philando Castile right in front of his daughter and his girl.
Damn, bro.
Man. That's why I feel
and
like
we need to do another show on that. And just moving forward, man, brothers, and not related to none of these cases, I'm just talking in general. Brothers need to know how to fucking deal with police, man. We need to understand, just like he got set up. You know what I'm saying? He got set up in that case. In his case, I don't know what he could have done differently, but I'm just saying in a lot of cases, a lot of brothers are, man, what you pulling me up, man? Bruh, use your Fifth Amendment and just shut the fuck up. Give me your ID and just sit there. Don't say shit.
This is what happened. We are emotional.
Use that technique sometimes instead of, oh man, motherfucker, you a racist motherfucker. Use your Fifth Amendment. Give him your fucking ID and just sit there and let him do his job. Don't help these fucking officers do their fucking job, man.
Yeah,
that's the problem. Do too much goddamn talking, man.
Yeah, we are emotional, and a lot of us, and you Rich probably already know how much I hate these guys that come online and talk about, oh, women this, women that, black women this, that, and the third. But hey, I'll go ahead and play the devil advocate for tonight and be like, yeah, I mean, I guess these guys, they do have a lot of these our young brothers got so much female energy, and they get themselves in a whole lot of shit, because I'll be the first one to tell you, I've been put in a situation where I could have gotten in trouble. And now I don't know, because of my veteran status, I don't think so, but I've been pulled over where the tag, I got the wrong tag in the car, I got my gun with me in Jacksonville, Florida. In Jacksonville, Florida. I'm talking about at night. I got my Glock with me, and I handled the situation a certain way that I walked away from it. And that's been, I think, several instances. And maybe it's because of my military, background, and you understand, when you're a veteran or if you've served in the military, one of the things that you would have understand is something that's called instruction. Instruction is really important. It's really important to know how to take instruction, and it's really important to know how to work with somebody within their instruction, whether they're giving you instruction or you telling them something so they can give you instruction. It's really important. And a lot of brothers, they're so worked up, and they got too much female energy. They make the cop feel unease. However, I'm not going to generalize and say in all of these instances that's what it is, and that's why these dudes get roughed up, and that's why these dudes get killed. So many people have complied, still get shot, and still get roughed up.
Yeah, but in George Floyd case, from what I saw, he wasn't giving the police no problem. They had him in handcuffs for number one. Then they put him on the ground. I kind of believe that the cop that
first.
Right. I kind of believe the cop that had his knee on his neck, that was something personal between him and Floyd.
Absolutely. 100%.
I'm glad you say that. I saw a rumor somewhere, and there might be some truth to it. I think just the same thing with this Ahmaud Arbery case. I think we might find out a whole lot in both of those cases, the
Yeah.
Georgia case and the George Floyd case, because I think one of my homeboy in my WhatsApp group, he sent me some video. I guess he did do some X-rated content, back in the days. And somebody mentioned that he might have smashed the cop's girl.
Yeah, I said that. But yeah, man, brother did a little porn back in the days, They worked together. Of course, a lot of shit gonna come out in this case. The cop wife divorced him all of a sudden. I mean, quickly with the swiftness. So she might know some shit too.
Well, Rich, you have to understand why his wife tried to divorce him. She probably divorced him so she wouldn't lose all the what they have. Because if they still married, that means his family can come back and sue them for whatever he got, and get it. But if she divorced him, she's no longer part of him, so they can't, come back and take the stuff from her.
Jonathan, what's going on, man? I'm gonna let you chime in. I know you're at work.
Oh yeah, I was just I didn't watch the whole show. I just came in on the back end, but I heard that comment you just said that us as brothers we need to learn how to react when we dealing with the cops. I was agreeing with you on that until I talked to my dad the other day, and he told me that I can't think like that because everybody didn't live the same life as me, and we don't have the same interactions. So I can't say that we need to learn how to interact because some cops are just looking to fuck us up for no reason.
That's true. But see, when you come aggressive, then you give them opportunity. That's what they do. They try to escalate the situation. Like, let's
I
say
can
you
tell
get
you,
pulled over.
I
Hold
live
on.
in like a mostly white town. The cops
Right.
follow me literally like home, like almost every day. They come,
See, they trying to
they go,
agitate you.
they come right next to my car. They look inside my window, look at me. They pull into a different intersection, turn right behind me, and make sure like I go through every stop sign. I stop at every stoplight, and then I go
I
into my
hate when they do
driveway,
that
and they
shit.
pull off.
That's they intimidate you. And then another trick cops use is they'll ride on your bumper. They'll ride real close to you. And then, people get pissed off like, what the fuck? Now you got a reason to pull you over. So they look for a reason to pull you over. Then when they get you pulled over, they use all these little tactics like, where you going tonight? Like, how the fuck you gonna ask a grown man at 2 o'clock where he going? Like, ain't none of your motherfucking business where I'm going. That's how most brothers gonna act. Man, they gonna get agitated. So they use these little tactics, man, to fuck with you, man.
Here's the
I'm
key,
telling you, man, they do. I see it in these videos all the time. They get
Rich.
close to you. They get all in your face, like, where you going? How many drinks you had? I mean, bro, just shut the fuck up. Give him an ID and shut the fuck up. Let him do his job. Let him figure out where the fuck you going that night. That's all
Rich.
you got to do.
Here's the key. I think a lot of us sometimes, yes, that's true. We're so emotional, whatnot, and we're used to arguing and all of that shit. And see, here's the thing, though, right? You do have people, and I've seen guys in the military. I've seen guys in the military like that, right? They were little punks in high school that used to get bullied, little punks that never got pussies in high school. Some of the same these dudes that come on YouTube and complain about, oh, females this, females that, blah blah blah. Look, a lot of this come down to a mental game. It's a mental game. These cops, a lot of them, they think they got bigger dicks than you. Okay, okay, bro. Okay, you got bigger dicks than me tonight. You got bigger dicks than me right now. I'm gonna play this game. I'm trying to. A lot of them, when they pulled you over, Of course, they see your skin or whatnot. But let's say a white cop pull a white cop or a white guy over. Sometimes and that's an even situation. He's playing mental game. He might be playing mental game with that guy. If that guy looks suspicious, if something looks suspicious with the car and all that shit, he's playing mental game with the questions, with the things he's asking. Guess what? You got to play mental game. It's a mental competition. Make him feel like he's the boss and walk the fuck away alive.
That's right. You live to fight tomorrow. Hey, Rich, I want to thank you for having me on the show, and I'm gonna say shout out to you fellas and good night to everyone in the chat. I got to check out of here, Rich.
Hey, I gotta check out in a minute too. I got folk want me to send them the link. I'm like, shit. Hey,
Good
all
night,
right.
bro.
All right, y'all have a good one. We'll do this
Hey,
again
appreciate you,
sometime.
man. Appreciate you, man. You have a good night,
No.
bro.
All right, Rich.
Later. But yeah, I agree, man. We gotta be more humble, man, and understand, man. Like a cop is always gonna have the advantage over you, man. Like no matter what. I mean, it's like you go to court for a traffic ticket, and the cops say you didn't stop completely at the stop sign. It's his words against yours. And guess what? The judge and all they all work together. So I mean, he already got the upper hand on you, man. So it's
Hey,
better.
Rich, I'm gonna tell you, I only got one ticket ever. I never got a speeding ticket in my life. I only got a ticket for no seatbelt ever in my whole life. And the most of the time, if you tell the cops the truth, they gonna let you off with a warning. If you ain't all emotional and in your feelings, you just tell them, "Hey, I know I did wrong." Most likely, they gonna let your ass go and not give you no ticket. But if you be like, "Oh, this some bullshit. I wasn't doing that," starting problems and shit, they about to hit you over the head crazy with some tickets. They trying to fuck your ass up.
Yeah, I mean, you got a point, but I don't agree with that though. I don't think just admitting your fault. I understand where you're coming from. That doesn't really it doesn't work that way, bro. So sometimes the nigga pulls you over. He just want your paperwork to give you a fucking ticket, and I just give him the shit.
I know that's what's wrong because the cops, most cops when they trying to become cops, they not trying to fucking give tickets, but they gotta meet quotas and shit and get certain amount of tickets every month. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hey.
mean, my experience with cops, man, like, bro, if they want to write their ticket, it's gonna be right. They gonna write it. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I try to do is
Uh-huh.
in the beginning, I try to talk to them before they go back to their car and shit. And I'll be
Yeah.
like Al Green and shit, you know what I'm saying? Please, hey, look out for me, man. Hey, my fault, man. I'm shooting bands and off a job, man. But at the end of the day, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, man. If they want to write that ticket, they gonna write that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to say, Rich, when it came to your whole de-escalation, when you talk about talking to the police officers,
Yeah,
right? A lot of the people that message is for aren't in this chat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us
that's
are
true.
well
Right.
edu-
He's
a lot
right.
of us are well educated and have that knowledge, right? And a lot of us come have parents, like have fathers in our lives, you know what I'm saying? Or have a father figure that was able to instill us some game because they went through bullshit with the police, so they know how to finesse a little bit, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But
thanks for using that word finesse.
But
yeah, because that's
a
what
lot
it
of
is.
us got kids, man, that's driving
Yeah,
now too. But you know, when
and
I was younger, I know I was that dude. Like, yo, what the fuck you pulled me? What? I ain't had nobody to tell me that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and then
I had my dad in my life, but he wasn't like in my face type everyday type shit. You know what I'm saying?
and listen, to what you said. You was young.
Right,
You was
right,
young.
right,
And what is a young man? And I don't care. This has nothing to do with race. A young man is full off of testosterone and think you know the world. Think you know the world. You think you're invincible.
right.
And then you don't go to when you go to school. They don't teach you about interactions with the police. You don't get no fucking crash course on how to interact with the police. The police get the crash course on how to interact with you, but a lot of them don't use that education that they get in their training like they're supposed to. So that will lead to these confrontations when you get a young man and a
and
police officer, and the police officer is trying to establish that dominance. A lot of us don't react well to somebody trying to dominate us.
exactly. Thank you. What's that? Andrew? Is it Andrew?
Aaron,
Aaron, yeah. Aaron, bro. I just couldn't find the put my hands around the word. You've articulated this the perfect way. Two words: dominance and finesse. Finesse, that's our word. Like hood niggas, like not hood niggas, but like us niggas, we
yeah,
know what
yeah.
finesse mean. We know what finesse mean. You gotta finesse the cop. You gotta finesse the cop.
If the
And
cop is finessable,
you gotta finesse his dominance. You gotta finesse his dominance. That's what I meant. So let him know he's dominating. Not let him know, but let him feel like he's dominating. Because these cops, a lot of them, they do get the perception. It's quite clear to us by now that they got the perception that I don't know, maybe in the academy that's what they teach them. Black people, black men, they're gonna give you the hardest time. They're not gonna respect you. You gotta show them. You gotta show them. And from the get-go, thank God I never have to. I've never had to deal with a cop that much outside of being pulled over. But when I get pulled over, like I said, I've been pulled over with my gun on me. They take my license, and then they do so much extra bullshit. I'm chilling because I know my shit registered. I got my fucking concealed carry in Florida. I got my Glock with me, everything straight. My shit got paper. Go ahead and run the shit. They be so happy to do it too. They be so happy to do it. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm chilling. Go ahead. They make you get out the car, put one hand right here, pull it out, and they give it back to you. Okay. Then I go about my way. But you have to know how to. From the get-go, I'm going to diffuse the situation. From the get-go, I'm going to let him know. I'm going to give him a certain words. I'm going to tell, again, though, like I said, I don't know if because of and I don't think you need to be a military veteran for this. This shit is ABCs, bro. Let the person know from the get-go and make them feel comfortable. And I understand.
It's not when you call them officer.
They love them call yeah, officer, whatever.
Officer, man, I
officer.
respect what y'all doing out here in these streets, man.
well, I mean, it really help that you were in the military because you're used to dealing with different styles of leadership, and that's all that is when the cops are trying to talk to you, they want you to look at them as somebody of importance. You know what I'm saying? They think that they command respect. That's is like off tops. You know what I'm saying? They figure that badge gives them a sort of false confidence that they can't find within themselves personally.
And we have to avoid, like I said, I've never have to deal with a cop that much outside of being pulled over. But if you have to deal with them, and you know what, try, if you get in situation where it can get involved law enforcement, try to walk away from situations. A lot of the times we just, you go to a store, people this, that, and the third. You done seen these things. You get to go to a store and it's this, that, and the third. It's like me. I'm not saying I can never be in one of these situations, but I try to pay attention and see the red flag from the get go where some bullshit is gonna go, and just try to kill it from off top.
Yeah, it's almost like you could take that route, or you could take Rich's route, which is say nothing, just comply and say not a goddamn thing.
Yeah, all you gotta do is tell them, look, officer, it goes my ID, you know what I'm saying, license, registration, all that stuff.
You ain't even gotta say that.
That's true. But just hear me out. And you just say, all due respect to you, I'm gonna exercise my Fifth Amendment. That's it. That way he can know where you coming at with it, and he won't take it as disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But
and some of these situations are very, very disrespectful. They're very frustrating because you've seen these women. Then again, though, it's black. Some of these black women, and you know what? Y'all already know I'm not one of these black women bashers, but hey, sometimes you can't help it. It's they do it to themselves. You see some of these people, they go to the Chinese beauty salon store, and it's like, and then the Chinese lady thought they steal something, and they get so agitated, blah blah blah. I done seen these I done seen a couple of clips where that shit happened. That shit done turned into a whole. It looked like from the video that was like a whole 45 minutes, an hour and a half circumstances. When that shit, I mean, you already in that shit, you didn't see nothing. Man, I'm a chill. Okay, you like the dog, call the cops, and the cops come, I'm gonna try to be calm. It's frustrating. Those are frustrating. Those unnerve you, but you already in a situation where you're gonna deal with the police. I think by now we should know when dealing with the police, we have to try to be as calm as possible.
I mean, you say that, but everybody's not going to know that, man. And everybody's not going to feel like they need to do that, man, because that's not their responsibility. You know what I'm saying? It's on the
hey,
cops to de-escalate.
right,
It's the
that's
cops'
true. But
responsibility. They're the ones. They work for you. You pay taxes, then they work for you.
you're
They protect you,
absolutely
sir.
right. You're right. But in these times right now, hey,
That's very
throw your,
true.
throw your
You
ego out the fucking window. Real, man.
and
'Cause a black man is not free in America, man. Straight up.
that's
You're
that's
not
that
free,
is
man.
that is something, especially like after another like unarmed black person get killed. My mom especially always reaches out to me. It does some, especially the old folks. It do something to them because they seen a whole lot. They seen a whole lot worse back when video cameras wasn't recording and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? And my mom's thing is always just be respectful. She has she's starting to change now, but early on she was like, especially around that Tamir Rice, Michael Brown type situation, she's like, just comply, don't raise your voice. They doing everything they possible to try to get you to understand that they understand it's unfair, but they at the end of the day they'd rather see you alive than have you stand up for something you perceive as injustice.
Yeah, and Rich said that somebody said it earlier. I don't know if it was Rich. School, or I guess they don't teach us how to. We kind of, and it's a shame we have to do this. We have to go to that extent because the white community, they don't have to do that with their kids. The Jewish
No, they
community don't
don't.
have to do that with their kids. But I think we do need to have. I think in black communities, where you have you know good a huge chunk of population of black people. Baltimore, DC, Virginia, and a few other places, whatnot, Atlanta. I think there should be classes on how to deal with police. Like
In
it
school,
definitely need to be, because cops is like these some of these people, man, like some of these cats, man, they just come, they just like white boys who were raised in the suburbs, like Drew Brees. He was raised in suburbs. Imagine a little motherfucker like that with a gun. He straight out of college, and he get placed in a black community. How do you think he gonna treat people? And he see you raising your voice at him.
right,
Little motherfucker like 5'11", and you're like 6'5".
right.
You skipped
Man,
over the part where you're supposed to.
I work with cars and stuff, man. And shop I work at, we do a lot of like Uber cars and shit, right? Man, I'm trying to tell y'all right now, bro. Like, and it's in a black, I'm in Atlanta, so hey, majority of customers black, right? Man, I'll say every 3 cars smells like weed, bro. Like, I mean, you get pulled over, man. Brothers always want to rap. I ain't doing it. I ain't got no weed. But niggas, stop smoking in your fucking car, man. That shit is stupid, bro. That
There's
shit is
no
stupid, man.
Hey, Rich, can I touch on something real fast?
There's no
Go ahead.
legalization law in Georgia.
Hey, Bellagino,
Yeah,
I want to respond about what you said about classes. Them classes, for real, really not going to work because some people just don't have common sense. I'm going to give you one scenario. I'm going to tell you, like me, and then there's my brother. We both raised by the same parents.
your
I don't
brother
get
is
in trouble.
savage. Your brother
Huh?
savage.
Yeah, my brother. He get pulled over by the cops. He got a big ass attitude. But why you pull me over? I ain't do shit like that. It's not classes. It's just common sense. Some people just don't know how to shut up and just listen.
You're right, but I think overall, I mean, you're right. It's not gonna work for some people, but I think on a percentage basis, it'll have some impact. It'll have some good positive impact. We probably wouldn't have some of the situations that we have where we end up getting our ass beat, then go to jail. If you don't go to jail, just take me to jail. I don't want to get my ass beat, then I gotta get. But you know what I'm saying? It's like I get my ass beat, then I gotta make bond and all that dumb shit, man. Because I don't know, I'm the type of person, man. I probably shouldn't say this on the internet, but hey, it's like I'm Haitians are really vindictive, man. Haitians will hold grudge till they go to the grave, bro. Haitians don't forgive, bro. And it's like if I get my ass whooped unnecessarily, bro, it's like uh, I might go kamikaze, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I
Yeah,
might go kamikaze.
I feel you, man. Hey, I'm about to end this live in a minute, fellas, man. So y'all want to talk about something else before we jump off? I got another like
Well, I
5,
want to ask these guys what do they think about the Drew Brees apology?
huh?
Say that
What do
again.
you guys think about the Drew Brees apology?
The group
I,
what?
Joe Brees.
Drew Brees apology.
Oh.
oh, Drew Brees apology.
Oh, I'll say something about that. I don't think he's racist. I don't think that he's like a bad person. He's just an ignorant ass. He's part of the damn problem and just blind to all that shit. You hiding behind his parents. I'm tired of people using the damn military to hide behind their
Mm.
fucking
Come
white
on,
privilege.
bro. You smarter than that, bro. But I let
Is
brother
it-
Aaron. I tell
that-
you, he's smarter than that. You just said he's. Come on, man. You kind of talk circle. That's the problem that I have with this whole thing. Talk about you don't think he's racist.
Well, I can't. I don't know if he's racist or not. I don't say. I'm not saying that he's racist, but I'm just saying
Bro,
that
he
he's
played
stupid as
football all
hell.
his life with black guys. If anything, he has solidified his fucking white supremacy tendency. Oh my God. White supremacy is like so fucking magical that some of us
It's
do not
magical.
realize that
White
we are
supremacy is
Crazy.
magical.
reinforcing white supremacy.
Oh shit.
So you think he's a white supremacist, Gino?
Bro, I'm so this is a whole different conversation, bro. Like, it's like, bro, you don't think, oh my God,
I just said I don't know if he's racist or not. I said
you
he
don't
could
think
be a
he's
good. I
racist
just
or
say
it was a non-sensitive comment. It's definitely going on the side of white supremacy. I mean, that's damn near what white supremacists say every time, man. They always talk about, like you said, Jonathan, the military. My grandfather fought for this.
Yeah,
They always talk about these
most of
flags,
the
these
most
symbols.
of the people that say that shit never been in the military. They want to use some shit that was 3, 4 generations ago.
Right.
Jonathan,
it was
would you
definitely
say the
tone
same
deaf.
thing? Would you say the same thing about some poor white? I think Drew Brees is getting so much benefit of that because he's in NFL. It's the same sports
No,
idolization. He's
I don't
getting
think he
so much
getting
benefit
no.
out because he's a damn fucking football player. This is a guy who's well versed, well traveled. I mean, if anything, that should not be him. You think he
I,
doesn't know?
I don't think he's getting a pass.
He
I
is
don't think
getting a
he's getting.
pass
How's he getting a pass?
with this bullshit apology. People be like, "Oh yeah, we need to
You,
tune it."
you think because he apologized, everybody accepted that shit?
You haven't seen people's reaction. People's like, "Well, yeah, we need to
That is
change
a
the word."
certain portion. I mean, of course, some people are gonna forgive. Black people been forgiven since forever, man. They're just some people. But
You're
there's
right.
other. But if you read in the comments, there's some people that say, "Hey, Drew Brees, you still a sucker. We don't care what you say from here to there. We ain't never gonna support you again." Look, man, there's people
There's a
that feel
difference
on both
between
sides.
forgiveness and justice, man.
This man, he
He's
was
still gonna
he
pay for that shit that he said, even
and
though
you
people
think,
forgive them.
and then people, some people, like they say they forgive him, but they really don't. They just said it because they don't want to dwell on it.
Shout out to brother OW, man. He says just
Then
passing through, fellas. Where you been at, OW, man? We've been looking for you, man. By well, come on down to DR, man. Look like Columbia's a rap for a while.
Yeah, man.
But
Hey,
yeah,
Rich,
man,
so you
man,
think Drew
it's like
Brees
a
forgave
trend now, man. White people they say shit and then they can apologize the next day, but whatever they said that first day, that's what they fucking meant.
of course, Drew Brees is a white man from a two white people household. His mom white, his daddy white, everybody in his family white. That man don't real like you said. He played with black people all his life, but he not black.
I don't mean shit.
He not black.
That don't mean nothing, bro. It's
Exactly. That man ain't
just
black.
like
He
Bro, it's just you see what I'm trying to get you to understand. If anybody could understand, not because he has lived in the hood or whatever, but he has close proximity to these people. It's a lot of white people that don't get
that
to.
don't mean he should understand. I'll give you an example right now. My grandma and my grandpa, they adopted my mom. Them motherfuckers love Trump. Everything Trump they gotta talk about. That don't mean that they fucking racist and because they love me and they've been around me and I'm black. My dad's black. That don't mean that they're gonna understand everything that we
Oh,
went through.
thank God for bringing that up. I got something for your ass.
nigga Gino hilarious. I
Uh,
got
And,
something
and,
for
and,
your ass.
no,
Hey
not
Jonathan,
disrespect. No,
I
no,
got something for your ass, boy.
Yeah, I
that's my
know.
boy. I fuck with him. That's my boy. I fuck with him.
I'm
I
surprised
don't
that
mean nothing
motherfucker ain't asleep
disrespectful.
yet. I'm
That's
surprised
my
you're
boy.
not asleep yet.
No, I know, right? Shit, I almost fell asleep, man. Uh, I'm gonna pay for that on my desk tomorrow. But listen, though, bro, I know, and you said you're mixed, and by the picture, people can't really tell or whatever. I know of a girl from high school, and there has been plenty of them since the rise of Donald Trump, who had, guess what, interracial couples, white husband, white wives, who went off white supremacy like on their kids, on their husbands, on their wives when Donald Trump get elected. Bro,
What?
it's kind of hard for
What
me.
are you talking? I don't
Yeah,
think you
yeah,
understand
yeah,
what
yes.
I said.
You don't
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
what
Say that
I'm saying?
again. Yeah, say that or elaborate.
You got white fathers who had white rage, when Donald Trump, like, who said something real racist to their black daughters when Donald Trump got elected. White husbands who said some things real racist to their white black wives when Donald Trump got elected.
Mm.
So,
so.
so
Jonathan, the question is, are you a Trump supporter?
no. You're
Hell
not
no,
really.
man.
You're not. You're just
Hell
saying. You're
no.
just
Hey,
saying.
your mom
All I
white.
was saying is, hey, just because they have been around black people, that don't mean that they understand that what we've been through. Cause half the shit that my grandma be talking about, I don't know what world she living in. She live in a different world than I live in.
Yeah, she white, right?
Yeah, she's white.
Yeah, and old, like old white. So
And
they kind
I
In the
totally understand
'70s,
what
so
Jonathan is
of
saying because I have a boss. She's a nice white lady, right? But I think her husband is a retired cop, and I think I low key think because we can't really talk about politics at work. I low key think she's a Trump supporter. She got to be a Trump supporter, but you don't get that from her. You don't get that feel from her. And that's the fucked up thing about white supremacy, man. It's like it is stealthy as fuck,
I mean, you was in the Air Force, man, so you should already know how it is. God damn,
bro. Man, yeah,
shit. I'm in the Air Force. It's still alive.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
could feel it. You could feel that. Man, when Trump got elected, you could feel the smugness. Because at least my squadron, they banned politics from being discussed in
yeah.
our
Hashtag
workspace.
and shit.
But you could feel the smugness radiating off of some of these some of these motherfuckers when he got elected. They come in there, they hit you with the hey, so boy got elected. They just want you to know, man.
It's really hard for me to. It's hard for me to make sense, and it's really hard. This is really hard because sometimes you have a person that you work with, or a person you might chill with, a white person, and you're like, man,
Yeah.
this is a cool white person. Just white person is okay, but it's really hard to see how you embrace the bullshit Donald Trump comes out of Donald Trump's mouth and the the games he played. When these white boys go up there with AK-40, not AK-47, hell no, AK-47 will be bullshit guns. These niggas got real guns,
That's an
military
M4.
style guns. They go up there with guns at these federal buildings, and guess why he call them nice people? But when you take a knee,
They
he
go
calls you son
inside
of a
the
bitch.
motherfucker. They go in the
Uh,
motherfucker with the
hey,
gun.
hey, hey, motherfucker! They started protesting up there in D.C. and Trump had a fence built around that motherfucker. He said he needed extra protection.
There you go, Jonathan. Hey, we gonna come to the end, man. Some of us gotta work tomorrow.
I gotta work tomorrow too.
There you go,
But yeah,
Jonathan.
that person is right. That person is right. Military is one of the most racist organizations. Even though its kind of racist is a bit different than the usual racist and whatnot. And it's like you see, for example, you see General Mattis. Now he coming with a statement against Donald Trump about this whole thing and shit like that. But don't get that shit mistaken. These guys are still racist. They weren't willing to go along they were for all of his shit. They were for all of his shit. Now he's being strategic. He's taking a stance to put something on the book to distance his name in history.
Well, we got a black chief
Got a black who?
chief master sergeant of the Air Force.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that-
It's a brother,
yeah. The Africans had a couple.
and
Hey
we actually
Gino,
have had a couple.
take my number down. I put it over there in the private chat.
Yeah, let me see. Let me flip over real quick. Okay, I got it.
Wayne
Yeah, man. So
Jennings is Matt. Wayne Jennings, you Matt, ain't you? I think that's Matt.
what you said, bro? I have a hard time. I have a real hard time reconcile people's support of, people making white supremacist talking point, because these are some white supremacist talking point. When Drew Brees said that shit, come on, man. The guy he's a smart guy. He's not dumb. I refuse to believe that he just made a mistake. Like,
He didn't make a mistake. That's how he really feel.
exactly.
He just
And
didn't know
people
there was
said
anything wrong with it. He thought everybody else felt that goddamn way.
he's always felt that way. He's always felt that way. That's why some people say he's always felt that way. Now I see people be like, Snoop Dogg now. Snoop Dogg now is a complete pussy, bro.
What did he do now?
What the fuck? What Uncle
Man,
Snoop
y'all gotta
do?
go on YouTube and watch his segment on ESPN. He talking
What did he
about, oh
do?
yeah, he believed his apology was sincere. Da 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 da. Now I guess he's on that bullshit because Gail King done check his balls, now he's all about this second chance shit. Come on, bro.
Well, I mean, Drew, you act like Drew Brees said, "Fuck niggas."
He might have as well. That would have been better.
But he didn't. He wasn't that blatant.
You wildin', Gino.
I know
I'm
he
not
wasn't that blatant. Look, the man asked Drew Brees how he felt about players kneeling for the national anthem, and he told him how he felt. He said he thinks it's disrespectful, which was very tone deaf because that is, like you said, a talking point that white supremacists and racists love to use to deflect from the bottom line issue of why Colin Kaepernick decided to kneel in the first place. And they always fucking skip over the part where he asked a soldier what the least disrespectful way to do anything was to the flag. Because at first he just sat his black ass down. And he was like, it's better if you kneel. He got that from a Green Beret.
Context matter, guys. Context matter. Time, place, and things of that nature. I mean, look at the times we're living in. You mean to tell me you don't know? I guess he just woke up yesterday. I guess he just found out about George Floyd, huh?
I really believe that
maybe he need to be on the jury.
Play some of these videos, man.
I want to see this.
Who is this?
Malcolm Jenkins.
All right, you played with Drew Brees.
Dude, the onslaught of shit that we have to deal with is fucking crazy right now.
Yeah, he trying to cry, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
Drew Brees, if you don't understand how hurtful, how insensitive your comments are, you are part of the problem.
Yep.
To think that because your grandfathers served in this country and you have a great respect for the flag, that everybody else should have the same ideal and thoughts that you do is ridiculous. And it shows that you don't know history. Because when our grandfathers fought for this country and served, and they came back, they didn't come back to a hero's welcome. They came back and got attacked.
Yep.
For wearing their uniforms. They came back to racism, to complete violence. And then here we are in 2020 with the whole country on fire. Everybody witnessing a black man dying being murdered at the hands of the police with his just in cold blood for everybody to see. The whole country's on fire.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing you do is criticize one's peaceful protest. That was years ago when we were trying to signal a sign for help and signal for our allies and our white brothers and sisters, the people we consider to be friends, to get involved. It was ignored. And here we are now with the world on fire, and you still continue to first criticize how we peacefully protest because it doesn't fit in what you do and your beliefs, without ever acknowledging that a fact that a man was murdered at the hands of police in front of us all, and that it has been continuing for centuries, that the same brothers that you break the huddle down with before every single game, the same guys that you bleed with and go on a battle with every single day, go home to communities that have been decimated. Drew, unfortunately, you're somebody who doesn't understand their privilege. You don't understand the potential that you have to actually be an advocate for the people that you call brothers. You don't understand the history and why people like me, people with my skin color, whose grandfather fought for this country, who served, and I still protested not against the national anthem, but against what was happening in America and what the fabric of this country is for, or stands for. If you don't understand that other people experience something totally different than you, and when you talk about being the brotherhood and all this other bullshit, It's just lip service, or it's only on the field. Because when we step off of this field and I take my helmet off and I'm a black man walking around America,
That's
and
what I'm
I'm
telling
dealing
y'all,
with these
man.
things. I'm telling you my
Fuck this
communities are dealing
football
with these
shit.
things.
Fuck
And
'em.
the response to me is, don't talk about that here. This is not the place. Drew, where is the place, Drew? I'm disappointed. I'm hurt. Because while the world tells you that you're not worthy, that your life doesn't matter, the last place you want to hear from are the guys that you go to war with and that you consider to be allies and to be your friends. Even though we're teammates.
Oh, he's still on the Saints.
Slide.
You need to play the one with Greg Jenkins, Greg Jennings.
Greg Jennings.
Perfectly. Greg Jennings and
Hey, Gino.
yeah.
Gino, I want to say something about what you said. You said Drew Brees might have well said "fuck niggas," but you know what Drew Brees said is worse than a racist, because he's worse than a racist,
Yeah.
because he's just sitting back. He's just sitting back thinking, "Oh, why y'all
He on the fence.
complaining?"
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
worse than a racist.
Yeah. Yeah. And if, I don't know if Rich got the link I sent you, is Greg Jennings, and you probably could skip his part and go straight to the white boy. What's his name? What's this white boy name? Nick. I didn't know he have a black wife. Y'all didn't know that. I didn't know that either.
No, I ain't know that.
Nick,
Oh,
You talking about the
yeah,
dude
Nick
with
Wright.
the? Yeah, you talking about the one with the nose? The nose.
Yeah, he
Nick,
does. He's from Kansas City.
he's always been supportive of the movement. He got a black wife, and he put it perfectly. He said, "My black wife, her father, the same shit that he said, and he said like my wife brother right now, when he's in America, he has to carry his military car with him just so he can get pulled over, just so he can let him know he's not just any bro. Like, trust me, dog, he's getting it. He's getting it. The motherfucker knows that."
Rich, you gonna roll that tape?
Hey, shout out to Wayne Jennings for that donation. Yeah, I'm gonna roll this other clip. Ed Reed, your boy Ed Reed.
Yeah, play that Ed Reed, boy.
Oh,
Ed
Ed Reed
Reed.
went off.
Yeah, Ed Reed gave him that old death row
You a
piece.
sucker.
You think all these young people out here protesting? Why you think they're out here protesting? The looting, I can see you speaking on the looting and saying that's bad, you don't support that. But why you think all these young people out here protesting? I really ain't got no more words for you, bro. You're a sucker, man. Straight BS, man. Straight BS. And for all my Saints fans, for all my New Orleans people who still like your ass just because they want to win games, y'all right with them. You understand? Drew Brees, you're a sucker. You're going to be a sucker. You understand? Punk, man.
Drew Brees. What was this?
No, I'm going to get straight to it. The thing about this protesting and looting, makes me think about what I talk to my kids about, minding your environment, the people you surround yourself with. We know why there's been peaceful protesters, because of things like that. And I even have a post, either my guy put up or not, but just don't forget.
Your internet fucking up, Rich.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Rich Falls?
I ain't never seen Rich shit fuck up. God damn. And y'all need to donate some more, man. My man Rich ain't paying. He need to pay the bills.
I think his shit froze. But y'all should have seen the one Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp went in. He's like, he might as well retire. And I understand where he coming from.
Yeah, because we got Flit DR in the building. I ain't seen this man in a little minute.
Flit. Hey, Flit. Man, it's what's the today's date? Today's June 5th. Have you sent your regular payment to your
Hey,
your
Star, Star,
girlfriend?
Hey, though. They're
Star,
gonna say
Star.
y'all. They're gonna say you pocket watching. Don't talk about Flint like
Hey,
that.
Star,
Well,
my
you
man Flit out, man. My man Flit over there, he handling his business, man.
well, he better send that. He better hurry up and send that payment on time, or else he ain't gonna get those good morning, Papi.
Hey, Star, my man, Flit said he gonna send them page. He got that shit on deductor, auto pay.
Oh, he got that. Oh, he got that Western Union auto pay.
Yes, sir. That boy
Damn.
ain't playing no games.
Fleet go hard with that shit, man.
Look, Flit said, "Don't be watching me." He said, "Watch TV."
Wow. Wow, Flit.
Look, man. Jonathan, you still gonna buy Flit his first drink out there?
Man, I was trying to help him. Me and Gino said we was gonna buy him a ticket, and then he was like, "Oh, I ain't gay, so fuck him." He told me, "Oh, just," he was like, just cash at me the money." I ain't giving that nigga no damn money, man. Fuck out of here.
Oh, hey, Flit.
Hey,
One of the
Aaron, if I
funniest.
told you, hey, I got you a ticket, you gonna be like, "Oh, oh, that's gay. I ain't gonna take that ticket."
Man, I'm taking that motherfucking ticket, boy. Tell me shit. Just tell me when I need to submit my leave. Shit, I'm out here. But Flit a little bit. Flit think differently. He on a whole nother brainwave. You know what I'm saying? What he say? He say he the king trick, something like that, right?
Man, and you know what?
King of simp.
I can y'all if y'all I mean y'all travelers, y'all talk to these chicos, man. I can totally see how that happens, man, because a lot of these chicos, man, so especially these Dominicanos, man, they're really conniving, man. I mean, they will get in your pocket, bro, even though you're not even going over there, man. I was just chatting with this chick. I mean, I met her on the website or whatever, but like it's just you know how you like you just bullshit conversation. It ain't like because ain't nobody traveling right now, right? So I asked her, do you have kids? She's like, oh, she's talking about yeah. I'm like, how many? She's like 4. I'm like, shit, I ain't even tell. I'm like, okay. So I just, I'm like, wow, okay. Then she did ask me, what do I want to be or some shit like that as far as with her. And then I'm like, I'm like, cool. I just want, just want a little friend, and maybe if more come out of it, more come out of it, right? Then you know what she said? She said, well, you're gonna have such a beautiful, you just gonna be friend with a beautiful woman like me. Like, you're just gonna be friend with a so the bitch, what the bitch trying to do, right? She trying to make you if you one of these sucker ass niggas, and I'm not gonna say name to so niggas think I'm attacking them. But if you one of these sucker ass, desperate ass niggas, you're gonna be like, oh, she wanna be my girlfriend. Nigga, you think nigga, you got a virtual girlfriend. Motherfucker getting in your mind to make you feel like you're her boyfriend so you can send her money, bro.
I
But if
mean,
you're a sucker, you can see that shit.
I got bad news for you, Gino. It ain't just Dominicans, man. It's all women out here. It's a different wave, man. It, especially like with this fan shit, man.
I want
They
you to go
gotta,
listen to this. That what have you done for me lately, man? They all like that.
yeah, man. I was gonna say, man, you out the blues, man. Even a regular chick hit you up and be like, I just need this amount of money. Could you spot me? I mean, it's gonna be on you to if you want to pay that or not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Especially when you meet these, if you meet these chicks online, you're definitely not the only one. I'm sure they got other motherfuckers they talking to. They having, if they sending money, they sending money or whatever. It's like it just, I understand. We can get a little happy, right? Motherfuckers can get too happy, right? Too excited because you're talking to a chick that here in the United States on a day-to-day basis when you go to the club or when you go to the grocery store that you couldn't meet and talk to and get the number from. I understand. I ain't gonna lie, cause I ain't no player. I ain't no fucking square. You know what's the thing they say? Square jaw type of jawline niggas and shit like that. I'm not one of those niggas. You know, I mean, I know I got a little game. I can speak my game.
You saying you ugly?
I'm not saying I'm ugly, but I'm confident in who I am. I just know that.
I was trying to figure out what the jawline shit had. What the hell is the
Bro,
jawline?
it ain't even about that, bro. It's just like, okay, let's establish it. It's just some chicks out here in the United States in the Matrix. You're not getting with like that, bro. Let's stop playing, bro.
I mean, everybody,
You're not
everybody
getting
ain't for
with like
everybody.
that. You not. I mean, a chick that got a nice little booty on her. Her face not ugly, and then she always taking pictures on her Instagram and shit like that. You niggas stop playing, bro. We know what time it is out here.
Man, you made that up, man. Why? I don't know what you talking about.
I made that up.
Why can't you get that?
I'm not saying you can't, but yeah, I'm just saying though, we acting like we getting with them like that out here. All these, the ones that
why we not?
What you talking about? You know, you might need to
even if you're ugly, you know, you gotta believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, and you go going up to a chick,
it might be the area you in, man. You might need to come out to Hawaii, man.
No. I mean,
it might open up.
I can't lie. I mean, you in Hawaii, obviously, environment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Location matters.
What kind of chicks you talking about, Gino? You talking about Kim Kardashian?
We talking about guns, bro. Yeah, stop fucking playing, guys. Beauty is like it's like finding gold around here. A black chick with some nice with some Dominican like beauty, bro. You think average niggas just get them like dying, bam, 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 bam. Really?
Yeah,
man, fuck yeah! If you got a little clout.
Yeah, if you know how to talk right, if you make somebody smile.
Bruh, if you got a little clout, man, you got something going on, man. You look like you got. If you look, especially out here, if you look like you got something going on,
bro, everybody can fuck a bad bitch that got 3 kids, bro.
These hoes ain't got 3 kids. Well, some do, but out here, man, you gonna run into a majority of them is like Asian mix. So they ain't running around with a whole bunch of kids.
I mean, he's saying, all right, here, you know why your location matters now. Let's kind of recalibrate this. We're just talking about on just.
Oh, where you at? What's your location?
I'm in Boston right now. I'm in Boston right now.
What's the difference? Oh, you in Florida?
No. I'm in Boston right now. I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
Okay. No, well let's keep it in Boston. What's the demographic out there?
I mean, it's all types, you know. It's really mixed, you know. It's a big little Caribbean community.
If you had to break it down into like a
there's a lot of Brazilians. I mean, there's a bunch of little types out here.
You got Brazilians out there?
Yeah, they got Brazilian. You know, how you think? There's a nice little Brazilian, low key, nice little population of Brazilian. How you think Tom Brady got him a Brazilian? I mean. I don't know.
He Tom Brady, man. I mean, what the fuck?
No, I'm just saying. The Brazilians. It seems like you know how in the certain cities, right? You know where you might have Chinese or certain, like
little. You talking about like little towns like Chinatown, Haiti Town.
Yeah. Not that they have that here, but some towns in the United States, they get a good amount of a certain type of nationalities there. You know.
Yeah.
So Boston seemed to be one of them where there's a good amount of Brazilians out here, low key. You know, if you know spots in the neighborhoods and things of that nature, and Cape Verdeans too. Cape Verdeans, but I'm just saying though, like
my
homeboy, Terrence Data, the data scientists always say. I mean, yeah, niggas getting chicks, but niggas not getting dimes left and right like that though, bro. Y'all need to stop fronting, man.
I don't like and that's the thing. What is a dime to you? Like you going straight off looks? You going off of the whole package? Like what she brings to the table, amount of children, financial income? Like what What you
A
basing
dime
this
is a
off of?
dime. You talking about if looks and shit? Of course, looks got something to do with a dime. When niggas
Yeah,
talk
but
about a dime,
but
they
you
talk
said
about
all right, hold on,
people.
hold on. You said it got to do with looks, but you just said if she got 3 kids, you taking it away from her, so she not a
No, no,
dime no
no, no,
more.
no, no. What I was talking about earlier, where I didn't say nothing about dime. We just relating to chicks having kids. I'm just saying dimes. When people say dimes, you're talking about physical. Obviously, niggas are not smashing dimes left and right like that in the United States, bro.
Oh God, somebody
It,
fucking. Hold on, hold on, hold on, Donna.
that's a lie. I don't know what you talking. If you're
Somebody
not
fucking
talking
them.
about money and you just talking about straight looks, I can't agree with you on that, man. People are fucking dimes like every day. I don't know what you talk.
And
What
it
you
be
think they just sitting at home?
just sitting on the pussy.
Okay.
They out here getting tossed up, and they getting tossed up by somebody you would never
They don't
imagine.
even got a job.
I
Exactly.
know that. I mean, I know that, but I'm just saying, though, regular average niggas. I mean, when I say average niggas, I mean I don't mean like, if you're not like you said, if you're not the dope boy or the roughneck type of nigga and shit like that, the 6'5", regular average niggas that work a 9 to 5 probably make decent money,
Yeah,
are not
but
smashing
but
dimes left and
I
right.
can guarantee you not putting in the work to go get them though, because you like you
Yeah,
said you
I
working.
guarantee you that's a lie too. That people that got 9 to 5s, I bet you they got one or about two dimes that work there, and one of them 9 to 5 niggas is smashing.
But Gino looking at it from a position where he not trying to put in that work like that.
What work you talking about? When you go see, and that's the other thing too.
You gotta go hunt. It ain't gonna come up to you like in other places where the shit
Of
just
course, bro. I'm
fall
not
in
one
your
of those
lap.
guys who believe they're just gonna go follow them on my lap. But you not. I don't know, man. It's not. Yeah, yeah. I mean, hell, I smash bitches. I'm like, damn. Okay, well, shit, I did this. All right, boy, that was nice. I I do my thing too, and sometimes I look at myself like, damn, nigga, what? I know, but niggas are not
You
smashing dimes left and right like that, bro.
and like Jonathan said, they are out here getting tossed up.
They are, but
If you not gonna do it, somebody else is.
I know, of course, they're getting fucked. They definitely ain't getting fucked by regular niggas that don't make their pussy wet.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, man.
Come on,
Some of
man.
the brokest dudes is smashing them. Like I got one homie out here, right? He basically a SoundCloud rapper for the most part, right? And when I tell you, out of our little group people, he definitely get the I say on average, his shorties probably look the best out of our little crew. And would you consider him not regular? I don't. He regular to me. I mean, he
You
rap a
talking
little
about
bit,
you talking
but
about
he
a
ain't.
SoundCloud rapper in Hawaii? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
In Hawaii?
yeah. That's where we live.
Come on, bro. In Hawaii.
All right, Gino. I got one right here
What you,
in Colorado.
so you
In
can't rap because you
Colorado,
in Hawaii?
I was talking about. I'm in here, Colorado, working a 9 to 5 job. I know somebody making like starting pay $15 an hour at a beef packing plant that got girls from all around the U.S., all around from Puerto Rico. They smashing dimes in here. I don't know what you talking about, you know.
So niggas are smashing dimes. Niggas are smashing dimes left and right.
Bruh. So you
And
just said that
Colombian,
you
Dominican level type women, left and right. That's why niggas in New York are smashing all these Dominicanas in New York, left and right.
hell yes. In New York, especially
What do you think they doing in New York? They just playing.
for a hookah in a goddamn empanada.
Maybe we're just saying two different things as pertains to niggas might be smashing chicks, might be smashing dimes, but of course they travel because it's the
Actually, look at
part of
the comments, man. People, that's what people. Well, I guess this dude talking about Hawaii too. Well, he said anywhere else. Like it's happening, Gino.
All Gina, all the people that's traveling, just not traveling for women. Like they feel like me. I travel. I just like to go see stuff.
Yeah, I got the travel bug, man. I can't stay in one place too damn long.
Yeah. I'm ready to get out of here, man, after this damn
Yeah,
corona.
especially being in Hawaii. I think being in Hawaii makes it worse because I'm especially being on Oahu. I'm on such a small island,
Yo.
and you see the same shit over and over.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Over. It's the takeover, nigga. It's the takeover. Get off our shit.
Trump has nothing to do with it. What up, Greg G? What's that? Yeah, I ain't have no issues getting it. Why? Okay.
Yeah, Rich. I mean, I wish you were here. Did you hear what we were talking about?
Nah, man. I heard. Nah, really. Y'all was talking about Sasua for a minute, weren't you?
No, we're talking about dimes, smashing dimes. I'm like niggas and
He was
niggas. You know how Terrence data signings, and I know it's not getting personalities and whatnot, but you know how he always say, I mean, he was out here in the States, he was smashing nice chicks, but not every nigga smashing dimes left and right like that. Do you think niggas just out here smashing left? I'm not saying they're being fucked, but do you think like everyday coming guys like me and you, we smashing dimes left and right every weekend like that? Dimes?
Some guys are.
I tell them they're not sitting home.
You just
Yeah.
said some guys are.
It ain't me, man.
These
My
guys are
cousin
telling you all the average
used to tell me, man, look, because I used to treat the finer girls better, right? But he used to tell me, like, yo, man, you got to treat the ugly ones the same as you treat the fine ones. He used to say, man, shit, they just pretty hoes. They all hoes.
Yeah.
But yeah, they get fucked, of course.
Of course they're getting fucked, but I'm just saying though.
Just ugly girls get horny. You don't think 5 bitches?
No. That's what I'm saying. Of course they're getting.
So you think only NBA players fucking dimes? So all the dimes go to all the celebrities.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But you just made it seem like you fucking the
bust
NBA
up niggas fucking
right,
dimes.
every day. You fucking them.
You got bus stop dudes fucking dimes. I mean,
oh, don't get me started on barbers. Barbers getting the most single moms.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I be coaching sports and shit. Now I don't really deal with the parents, but man, I'm telling you, man.
Hey,
It
Rich,
ain't hard to do, bro.
Hey, what little baby mama do for a little bit of extra playing time?
Oh man, the football coach.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it get real out in the field, man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what Gino talking about, boy.
If I was in a place like Atlanta, man, I'll definitely be out there. Shit. I don't know, coaching or some shit, giving motivational speech, fucking, being a mentor to these little boys. Cause I'll be smashing some milfs, nigga. Shit, them milfs be thick.
Yes, sir.
I love me some milfs.
Man.
Be like, Lord, you better listen. I'm gonna be fucking your mother tonight.
Spending my summers in Atlanta when I was a teenager was some of the best experiences of my life.
Oh yeah. Rich, I know you be smashing them. I know you be smashing them dimes in Atlanta, ain't you? That nigga froze again.
He's froze with a smile on his face too.
Yeah, he's small. Yeah,
that shit funny.
Oh, he ending it. I'm about he ending his shit. I'm out of here. You be easy, my boy.
All right, I guess I'm gonna get up out of here too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna answer this last question
what
from
question was that?
from Ken. He talking about so
Is
you
DR
look
opening soon?
no go in the chat, man. Look what he said, man. This boy on some Thailand shit.
Oh, Thailand. Yeah.
Look, go read that shit, man. You gonna laugh.
Yeah, I do need to go to Thailand, man. Yeah,
Look what he said.
I don't know why I'm not seeing what you're saying.
Ken Pat, you don't see Ken?
Oh, Cam Padmore, okay. Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, gotta be careful out there, I guess.
I asked him if that's what he looking for.
Yeah.
Nah, they out there. He said, hell no. They definitely out here if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, man. Them I didn't know they be as thick as I've seen, man. They don't be as you probably think, they're like regular Asian women, they just be thin. But some of them they're thick, man.
They got some out here, man. Hawaii is definitely a progressive state, man. It's a lot of
Oh yeah, Hawaii,
L L LB. What's that? How the acronym go?
LGBT,
LBG. Yeah, LBGT.
LG.
LG. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of. I mean, it's the Rainbow State.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yes, sir. It's a. I mean, if that's what you're looking for, they out here.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. You say you on active duty?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, that's nice, man. Hawaii. Yeah, I was stationed in England, man. I mean, which was not bad too, but I never did Hawaii, man.
What was it? Was it Eggland? No, that's not Eggland. What's that?
Oh
What's the?
yeah, they got Milden Hall and they got Lickenheath.
Oh yeah. That's the
Yeah,
one.
and then
I got a homie that was over there.
yeah, what Lickenheath?
No, it was
Milden
like
Hall? Milden
yeah,
Hall?
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
That or is there some shit like RF?
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that.
RAF. Yeah, it's called RAF. It's like Royal Air Force. RAF
Yes.
Mildenhall and
Yep. That's the
RAF
yeah.
Lakenheath.
No, RF Mildenhall. That's the one. I was kind of like I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure it was like
yeah,
RF some shit.
yeah. RAF. Yeah, RAF Royal Air Force. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking of Mildenhall, man. That shit's in the backwoods, man. But it's alright though. It's not too bad though. You like 30 minutes from Cambridge.
Oh yeah.
It's a little town called Newmarket. We used to go party to. We go like every Thursday. Be popping in New Town. I mean Newmarket, man.
You said there was a whole bunch of like Knicks chicks out there.
Yeah, there are. I mean, especially in London too.
Hmm.
Uh, man, that was a great experience, man.
He actually I seen him on. He getting married now. I seen it on Facebook. He got him a curly hair joint. I ain't asked because we ain't. You know how it is, man. You move to different places. You know you don't keep up as much as
Hmm.
you used to. But I seen
Yeah,
he got him a fiance, man, little light skinned curly hair thing. I wanted to ask him if he pulled that from London town.
yeah. The only thing about it is, I mean, especially like when you go to the towns that close to the military base or whatever, it's a lot of passing. It's a lot of reused goods out there.
Yeah, you got the
Do that just left. You probably gonna get his thing. You probably think you got some nice and fresh, but it's some just reused goods. You just right.
nah, man. You can. I mean, but you can spot those, man, because they be military hunters. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
They be military hunters. Yeah, a lot of them. They always
Yeah,
they always on base.
yeah. They hunters, man. They looking for you.
Yeah.
They be because a lot of the dudes it's easy to spot because they got certain haircuts. They ain't got
Mhm.
no they ain't got no facial hair, so they
Mhm.
can you can spot their ass out.
Mhm.
But you know what I'm saying? So they be those the ones you gotta if you pull out that military ID and her eyes get to changing, and you already know what kind of shorty you in for.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They be out there, man.
Definitely,
Hawaii, man. I bet that shit's nice. But it's
man.
expensive as hell over there.
It's crazy too because I grew up. I grew up out here for
Oh yeah.
a couple. Yeah, I grew up out here for a good couple of years. I spent, like I said, I spent my summers for the most part in Atlanta, but I lived over here.
Mm,
Uh, it was definitely a hell of a experience. Like man, I'm telling you, man, you got military, you got tourists, you got locals. It's, it's something for everybody. It's something for
mm-hmm,
everybody. And
mm-hmm,
whatever your interest is out here.
mm. It's not a big place though, is it?
Hell no, tiny as hell. And it's like on top of each other because most of the nightlife is downtown. You know, Waikiki type areas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, yeah.
Which is man parking. I mean, cause I ain't been in the club in a little minute because pandemic and shit like that. But before that shit, man, it's parking and shit like that. But the thing that keeps stuff fresh is tourism. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, mm.
Every weekend
So you guys get a lot of fresh
you
meat.
see new faces.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get the fresh meat.
it's new faces every weekend. And my boy, he used to booze cruise. You ever been on one of them?
But I've heard of that.
Yeah. So you get a little boat, you know what I'm saying, a little drinks on that. And he used to run them shits on Friday,
Mm,
right? And he run them from like 7 to 9:30 ish, right? So pregame,
nice.
right? But on top of that, we had the we had that, but then we had a photographer, DJ, shit like that, and then promoters and shit like that. Man, it's set up for easy. You know that saying, shooting fish in a barrel.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is.
Yeah. How long is the flight out there?
Well, like from where to where?
From the United States, I suppose a lot of flights
Oh,
come out
oh,
of Cali. I don't know.
yeah. So like you talking about from the West Coast? That's like five between 4 and 5 hours, depending on
Oh, okay.
what
Yeah.
if you're going to Washington or Southern California.
Okay. Yeah. Because I mean, you're
Yeah,
already depending if you're coming from the East Coast, you're already
yeah, that-
flying about a good 4 or 5 hours just to go on the
yeah,
East.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Coast.
yeah. When
So
I
yeah, just to go on the West Coast, going if you're coming from the East Coast, you're already flying a good 4 or 5 hours. So going from the
yeah,
West Coast on top of that, that's every bit of a
yeah, that's 10 hours.
9 flight.
Yeah, that's 10 off tops.
Yeah, if you break it up, yeah.
It's
Okay, I got it. I got
long
to check
trip.
the tickets for out there, man.
Man, I'm saying, but you come out here, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. And it depend on like if you think like exotic shit, then yeah, you're gonna see nothing but dimes if you into like Asian type, like hybrids and shit like that.
Are they thick?
Not some are, but not. It's not on average. You know what I'm saying? Not on average.
So
Pretty
they don't
faces
got
though,
them
but
Polynesian type
you're gonna see
chick.
a whole bunch. You're gonna see a whole bunch of pretty faces and like hella long hair. If you like long hair, like
I do,
hella
man.
long hair,
Hi, bro.
yeah, you're gonna see pretty faces and long ass hair.
I like long hair and dark caramel skin, man. I love me a black Colombian, man. I can't lie.
Yeah, they ain't really that dark though. They light.
Mhm.
They
Yeah,
light.
they're more on the
They
pale
got that.
side over there.
They
Or
got
maybe
that
light
Asian
caramel.
mix. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. They not pale. You know what I'm saying? They're not pale, but they not melanated like that. You know what I'm saying? They look like Instagram, like the ones you was talking about. That's what they look like. They're the same shade as Kim Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? They got that long ass hair. Actually, man, it's starting to switch up a little bit because a whole lot of plastic surgery is starting to make its way over here, man. Wasn't like that before. But
Oh yeah.
you
Cause
start,
yeah, I mean everybody it's just like it's gonna get to a point where it's like chicks that got surgery with that got a little booty, it's gonna be like that's gonna be a turn off because everybody got it.
man, they got that. I seen it before the pandemic, man. I was in this little club, man. They starting they starting to get them silicone injections.
Mm.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah.
crazy. Chicks walking around, they legs, and the thing is, cause they don't got no thigh meat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that shit don't look right. It don't look right because
No.
it's better when you have women. Yeah, I think that thing look better for on women of, I guess, you might as well say it, women of color. Like melanated women, because whether it's black, Dominican, and even Colombians too, they got more. They're more heavier and they got more meat on them, and it makes more
Hmm.
sense when they get refined, nice little shape, and waist is thin and big ass and all. But if you like really thin like a stick and you just slap a big ass on you, that shit gonna look funny.
Yeah, it should be looking all kind of fugazi.
Yeah, man. I can't imagine a Chinese, even though they're not Chinese. You just imagine a Chinese girl with a big, with a little, nice little bubble. It's like, mm,
But I mean, most of them they some kind of Asian.
yeah,
They all kind of different Asian, man.
yeah.
It's a good amount of Japanese though, since this is. Man, we got you talking about tourists, Japanese and Australians. But
Mm.
yeah, we ain't gonna never run out of them.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay.
Most
Shit,
definitely, man. If you get a chance to come out here, man, you should check it out, man.
shit expensive, man. Shit.
Oh hell yeah.
It can take me like three Colombia trips with that shit.
Yeah, yeah, probably, man.
I heard of
Especially
white expensive.
once you get in the club, once you get in, or if that's your thing, man, you get in the club, man, just like God damn, man, you gonna spend a little bread, you gonna spend a little bread.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you don't live out here, Hawaii probably like the place you bring sand to the beach if you really wanted to. If you wanted to save some money, you probably bring your own sand. But you
Yeah.
don't have to, because like I said, man, if you go outside, you gonna score. You putting points on the board.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you step outside, you putting points on the board.
Yeah, in places like this, brothers are like fucking king, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say it too, man. It's we are scarce
Mm-hmm.
material out here, so you know what I'm saying. And, they love our culture, and they just don't love us. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
they love
some
the
of them
culture.
only just love they love that sausage. That's all.
Yeah, they love that too. Man, I'm trying to tell man, it don't matter. It don't matter what kind of game you got. You could be Imagine Don Juan, or you could be Flit Dr. You step outside out here, you
Yeah.
putting points on the board.
Oh, you gotta bring Flip DR.
Yo, right, why
Hmm.
y'all gonna get on flip? Hey, fellas, I gotta end this live, man, because my internet is, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that thing freezing. But I'm
So,
gonna let you go. But I'm gonna say, Aaron, man, you need to stop. See, you can compare like being in a place like Hawaii to like the scenario of like different urban cities like Atlanta, Baltimore, a few other places. It's not the same thing. Cause
Hmm.
yeah, it's like the same chick that got like the chick that got that kind of beauty that y'all probably have in Hawaii, in
Yeah,
Atlanta, Baltimore.
like
They're
the
gonna
thing,
make you work so much harder.
the thing I say about that is what y'all would call a dime over here is just average.
Exactly.
oh,
Exactly.
really? I heard them girls in Hawaii look like linebackers and shit.
Man, I don't. I mean, that's some big ass. I mean, but the shit. That's like saying they got some linebackers in Atlanta. Man, some big bitches
Polynesian.
everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They do got some. They got some. You talk about the Polynesian joints, and like the Samoans and shit like that. They do.
Yeah,
I mean, they got
Samoans, yeah.
some larger than life motherfuckers out here. But if you go into the city, you gonna see all kind of shit that look like Kim Kardashian.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
we need to
hey,
get together.
I'm gonna
Make
put my boy
that one happen.
Flip on for a second before we get out. I think he wanted to highlight you.
Oh hell, Flip my boy, man. Flip know it's all love, man.
Yeah,
I
man. I
always
don't want
talk
to get my
to
ass kicked by
Flip.
Fleet, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get off, man. Fleet, I don't want Fleet to fuck me up.
Man, Foot
Shout
should
out
come
to
over
real
here.
brother, man. I met this brother in person, man. He a real brother too, man.
Real
Shout out,
brother, I fuck with him, man. My peoples.
Oh,
real brother.
yeah,
Real
yeah.
brother
Talk
said,
about
man, don't call me real brother. Nigga, hey,
it.
that's all I know, nigga. Real brother.
You was a real brother.
Shout out to real brother, man. Yeah.
Flick
Where's
coming?
We got to get him down to DR, y'all. He ain't never been
Oh,
out the country, man.
He ain't never been out the country.
Nah, he ain't never been out. He got that passport. He got that passport sitting underneath the Bible. He ain't using now one of nah.
Man, take a trip, man. It'll change your life.
Oh yeah, man. Shh, man.
Rich,
Damn,
you
man.
remember
I
you
missed
remember your first
oh,
trip?
I missed the DR, dog.
You remember your first trip though?
Yeah,
You remember that first drive through?
yeah. First time I went to DR, man. Well, it wasn't my first time going, but the first time I ever went to Sasua. Um, I was supposed to be hurry up, Flick, where you at? I was supposed to be rolling with a vet. This motherfucker hit me in the morning like, man, man, I ain't gonna make it to the airport on time, man. I ended up going to Sasua solo, you know what I'm saying? No Spanish, no day. Yeah.
wow. Really?
Hey, I ain't even know how to say hola. I ain't know what.
Damn, you ain't even have hola.
I mean, I had hola, but I'm just saying, like,
So
you know.
you were Spanish dumb like Flick.
Yeah, Flick couldn't even say
Yeah.
thank you.
How y'all going off on Flip, man?
You
Flip
don't
gonna
even know
fight
how to
on
say
one.
thank you.
Hey, I don't think he gonna jump on, man. But yeah, man, the dude flaked on me, man, and so I end up going down there and shit. But I met this other dude that I knew, and so I ran into him, and I had a good time, man. But the dude I ran into, man, that motherfucker, man. I want to say for 2 or 3 days, man, we was back and forth on some shit. Like he was acting weird, man. He had some issues with a bitch back in the States. She found out he was in DR, so he was acting like a bitch the whole time. Shit. I swear, man, bitches will fuck your trip up, bro. I never tell a bitch I'm going on a trip. Like, what? Nigga, I'm going with my mama to Alabama for about 3 days. I'll be back. That's the story you gonna get.
Hey, you ever stayed at Casa Valeria? I just seen a dude put that in there.
Nah, I never stayed there. I know it's right next to New Garden, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I stayed there. I stayed there before, man. It's like the exact opposite.
Exact opposite.
Yeah, man, it's so quiet. You don't see nobody outside.
Right. Look at that. Bro, got the helmet on. You know what I'm saying? Got that
Um,
tattoo. Got them
Hey,
tattoos
Ricky,
all on your face, man.
to send that check this month.
Who?
that's not a flick.
Oh, I thought that was Flick. My bad. My bad, bro.
Let's send the link. Send the link. They gonna send that link.
Man, send it, man.
We still waiting on that link,
Hey, I'm not even gonna lie, man. I was tight, man. I was pissed about that shit.
man. You think? We know you was.
I really had some shit to do. He caught me right when I had to do it.
You had to work and everything. You like, damn, I'm gonna get this link for this thing. That shit was funny as fuck.
Oh man.
Yeah. Big D said he was solo on his first trip. Man, hey, it's one thing to be solo and you know you're gonna be solo. And it's another thing to be solo that morning. Like
Well, at least y'all ain't had no like village shit. You know what I'm
nigga, I
saying? Like
got
no village
pickpocket
niggas.
on the first day.
Oh no.
Hey, nigga down there with them and one shorts on and shit.
Yeah.
He
Your
got me,
brother.
bro.
They was rubbing on you from the front.
Man,
You
they
ain't
was
worried about the sides.
Hey, it was 3 of them. They were grabbing me. I saw a broad daylight, man. Damn. Yeah. Now, matter of fact,
Yeah.
it was in the evening. It was right after sundown. They got me 1,500 pesos.
Damn, son. Oh, back then that was a one and done.
Right, 1,500 pesos going first. Shout out to Flip DR, man. Salute to Flip, y'all. He's here.
What it do, Flick?
What up? What up? What up?
What it do?
Gino, you was talking, man.
Talking, man.
Oh shit!
Saying I got the regular, making my regular payments to my chica.
No, no, I was only saying, be careful so you don't lose your good morning, pappies.
I hear you. No, well, she's consistent with that good morning, boy. She really want to collect her funds. She better be consistent. No, but you know, I believe I got a real one. Like I said, she's inspired. She inspired me to create Find Love in DR.
Boy, you got a lot of patience, man. I can't, man. I be starting off real good, keeping in touch with some of these chicks. Then I be falling off, man. I be like, I just can't. I just can't.
But I know exactly you're right. I know exactly what you mean when you mention that you talk to these chicks and they act like they want to up and up, but then they come with hitting you with that they have children, they have these problems, and they gonna hit you with requesting for money and stuff like that. So I've been on Dominican Cupid and try to get some new girls on my channel, but it's hard to get these girls.
Oh, that's what you on there for. You just on there for the YouTubes.
Yeah. To try to get some quality women that I could create some content with, like some girls. I'll come across a few of them.
How you know they quality, man? You out there, you hollering at them?
Well, I don't know about that quality wise, but just personality wise, it's more like what kind of talents they bring to the table. Like Laura, for example, she's a police, right? She's an ordinary chick. Yep. But she got, as you see, she's very comfortable in front of the camera. She have a good message.
That's not no good job. Not in DR.
I know most of those jobs is not a good job. They don't pay well, but I'm just saying they happy with the jobs they have because jobs are not easy to get. So that's considered like a successful career.
Better than nothing.
I know it's better than nothing. That's basically like being a nurse and working in hospitals. That's like just to get any job, a career like that, you happy with it. Because, like you said, it's better than nothing.
How old is Laura?
She's 26, 27.
And when we gonna get a new Flip DR episode, man? When we gonna get another
you need to go over there and put
video
that chick, man.
I got this other girl I'm talking to. She speak English actually, and she worked at a cruise.
Hey, Flint, when you trying to go down to DR?
Right, August.
Hey, I heard you styled on my man Jonathan Flick. You said you tried to stun on him.
How?
You said he was gonna buy your ticket. You called him gay.
That was a bad joke. It just came out. It just saying when some dude offered a man to do something like that, it comes out kind of funny. But I was just joking. I won't ever talk about calling somebody gay or something like that. That's
somebody won't give me a ticket, man. Hey, I'm down with it. I'm just
I'm going. Hey, anybody want to come? I'm going August 16th. I got a 3-bedroom villa. All the people that was supposed to go with me, they don't even got a passport, so I'm about to be in a villa by myself.
That's my birthday.
Wow. Wait, Santo Domingo?
No.
Sure. Hey, man, we mongers. Now let me start.
Jonathan, but you speak Spanish, so you could go anywhere in DR and do well and do quite well.
I don't speak Spanish that well.
No, you don't?
Tell him he speak pesos.
Flip, when you going down there, man? You said you was gonna buy me my first drink, man.
Well, you in Hawaii?
The fuck that mean?
You hooked me with a Somalian chick.
Somali? Yeah. I'm like Somali.
Samoan.
I was like, shit,
No,
no shit, I don't. I
there's
was
no
like, what the fuck?
okay, there's no Somalians over there. You saying?
Hell no. Well, if
Okay.
they is, they probably tourists, man. I ain't found them. The Somalians, they got like you find them on like the East Coast, man. Like in DC and shit like that. They got
I heard
a
those
heavy
Samoan
presence.
chicks though. Their brothers are very protective of their sisters and stuff. Right? That's true.
Yeah, but I mean, like, as protective as any other brother, I guess.
Oh, okay.
The
Oh,
only difference is they got hella fucking family.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
you have to understand. They probably come from, if I'm not mistaken, they're the kinds that's from the Muslim faith. So
No,
so
that's
they do have
we talking about two different things, man.
Oh,
Somalia and
Samoan.
some
Ethiopian.
Samoans,
Oh,
yeah,
Ethiopians,
yeah.
my bad.
Somali is by usually Muslim. Samoans on, I guess they be Christians or no, usually, I don't know. But the thing is, man, you it be like everybody related. You would, like auntie, uncle, cousins, and shit. You be like, goddamn, you date one of them, man.
Somalians
Yeah.
ain't thick, man.
Oh, we talking about Samoans.
Oh, Samoans, oh my bad.
Samoan. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they flaky over there in Hawaii? The woman
Are they what?
flaky. Like are they conceited,
funny, stand people up, and then
I
conceited and
mean,
flaky, or
yeah. I
ain't
mean,
go up at you?
if you all up their ass, then yeah. But if you like give them, if you not sweating them, then you won't even notice if they flaky or not. And if you like, I guess it depends on if you like looking for a girlfriend, then maybe. But
For
if you
love, man.
yeah, but I'm saying if you just socializing, you know, you should be straight, man, because it's heavy on the tourism out here. Like I was telling Gino, man, every weekend you'll see new faces.
If you making that payment every month, ain't nobody flaking.
Oh.
What you do
Shit.
with that payment, Jonathan? When you find your significant other in DR, you're gonna be feeling the same way. You're not
I
gonna come
don't,
out without emptying those pockets when you meet a Dominican chick. Tell you that.
I don't think Jonathan looking for a significant other.
Okay, so you could talk about a junk right now because he just out there, out there.
Actually, man, I don't know, man. My man got him a girl out there now.
Who's that? Some dude,
Yeah, well, I actually took him to DR for his first
And
time.
he throwing out money, right? He sending her money, right?
Yeah, he got an apartment, he got a baby.
Oh, forget
you
it.
got a baby with her.
It's a wrap.
My man, he got an apartment. She's staying there, the baby staying there.
Is that her first child?
Hey
Say
Flint,
what?
I ain't got no problems, man. Where you send the money, man. That's all.
I mean, I know Flit know he ain't the only person sending money.
Of course not. A lot of
Oh,
dudes,
okay.
a lot
Yeah.
of dudes, a lot of dudes
I'd be
sending
a
money.
lie if I say I ain't never ever no trick no money
Like,
off on no
you
woman.
ever seen the Western Union line? You know
Yeah,
damn
I know,
sure.
but Gino said something earlier that how they very slick with it. They when I meet them on Cupid, they playing slick games. What they do, they hit you with a lot of photos, sexy photos. They say, okay, wow,
Yeah.
very good looking. So then they say, they actually send a picture of you, send a picture of me. You send them one, they say, send me another one. So they want to act like they really into you. Oh, you so good looking, you so handsome, and
Yeah.
so they show how good.
Oh,
You gotta be able to see that coming from a mile away, because a lot of them are so stupid. They give their hand up right up.
Yeah, they give it
yeah.
somebody to do it quick.
You
Sometimes
should
they wait a while. Yeah,
you gotta
something like
stop
wait a few
treating them
days,
like
day or two.
they different from other women, man. Like if a chick was acting all thirsty and pressing you in the States, you would think something was up, right?
Nah, but Dominican chicks a little different though. That they do sweat you like that though when you're there.
Hey Flint, you got
No.
that 1 year subscription or you got a month-to-month subscription on that Dominican Cupid?
Oh, I jump on for like a month
Hey,
and then
fellas, I'm about to end that shit, man. I'm tired, man.
Hell yeah, I'm over here dozing off, man. I
Been
would
3 hours
if
up.
we came on a little earlier. This would have been a lot more fun, man.
I hop on another time.
Oh, yeah, man. Everybody chop it up, man. We're gonna have to plan
Yeah,
a trip, man.
let's hope August come around. We can travel, man. Cause Jonathan, man, I'm being in that mansion, smashing some mangoes with you, bro.
Hey,
Man, I
Flip
got
DR,
the
you
villa
gonna jump
already,
in?
man. You want to come down, man?
Yeah, we can have.
Hey, you say
I'll
you
get
trying to go in August, man?
bro, man. So we don't really
I already
know.
got. I have my ticket for like 4 months for August 16th.
Wow. Damn.
Oh, those. I be
Peace
falling in
out,
love with
fellas.
each one of those mangoes. All right.
Peace, Rich. Peace, Jonathan. I'll hit you up. I already did, but yeah.